Hey, Jump. Why are you taking a shower? You know it's stream time. Same time like every day. Except for probably tomorrow and Wednesday. We're probably going to push it back. Hey, Shambles. Also, you guys shouldn't be getting pre-roll ads anymore. So that's nice. We're trying something a little bit differently now. Hey, Weeby. Well, I changed things because the long pre-roll ads, I know they were really annoying for people. And so what we're going to be doing is every half an hour having a small ad break, but during the ads, we're going to be pausing what's going on because I don't want anyone to miss anything because that's kind of the worst part about Twitch. So that's going pretty terrible. So we'll be taking an ad break, so people, if they need to go to the bathroom quickly, if they need to grab some food, or if you have Prime or subscribe, you can just sit and chat with me. Although it also gives me a chance to step up, take a little break for like a minute. But that way we don't have the really annoying pre-roll ads, because normally people, they'll click on a stream, they'll just get hit with like a minute or two of multiple minutes of ads, and then be like, nope, and then they'll leave. I mean, collections, I have like everyone. Very, very thoughtful. Thank you, Toast. Yeah, like I always want my stream to be the best viewer experience, and that's why I thought just not having any ads at all would be better. But if you do that, Twitch still hits you with a really big pre-roll ad and actually can shut down your viewership and make it worse for people. So it's like, okay, we'll test this out, see how it goes. Hopefully it's decent. The 5 and 6 stars. Okay, yeah, we haven't really changed much. What I'm thinking at the moment is for the first one, probably going to try Tahm Kench, see if he can make it through. This one I might do Norah for fun, and then the 6.5 I think I'll do Swain, although apparently Acel is still totally fine to clear it. Can we play Lilia in the 6.5? Probably not. I don't really feel like playing Lilia today. All right, let's take a look at the 4.5 or 4.5. So we have Ocean's Verse. When either player plays a spell, give their weakest ally elusive this round. So this can be a little bit deadly against some opponents because potentially what they can do is play a burst speed spell, give their unit elusive, and then be able to attack. The good thing is this is the weakest ally. So as long as they have a couple units, shouldn't be too bad. Although all the units are going to be bigger. So we'll see. Also, red as her lips, round start deal 1 to all units, then grant the foe's units 3 power. This one can be decent for Tahm Kench because you're getting that scaling, but the enemy is also getting just a ton of power or a ton of health, so that's going to be a little rough. Granted, with Tahm Kench, you are able to just capture enemy units, and doesn't matter how much health they have. Now, Tahm Kench is still a 3-star, so it could be a little bit rough. It's supposed to be a joke. Lilia revives on created cards. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I was just, do I want to play Lilia? No, not really. Ever since playing Path of Champions, my favorite was Bard, but he seems so useless in harder adventures. Yeah, at the moment. He's not the best. Hopefully the Constellation should make him great, though, once that happens. So, for Tahm Kench's star powers, if you don't know, when an ally suffers damage, granted 2/2. That's why we're trying this for this weekly, since you're getting damaged every round, but just by 1, so you're essentially getting 2/2 scaling every round, so that's great. And then, +1 starting mana, when you capture a unit, create a copy of it in hand, it costs 1 less. Interesting one, sometimes useful, sometimes not really that big of a deal. Now, as far as the build we're going with, we're trying to go with Packed Powder plus Swain's Raven Army. That way this will proc round 1. We can get Swain on the board because it'll just cost 2. Packed Powder also gives us extra scaling, and Chosen by the Stars gives us extra scaling, as well as like Overwhelm, Regen, and Challenger. Fantastic keywords for Tahm Kench. So this is kind of my build to go with when I'm trying to push him into harder challenges. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure how this will go, but we'll test it out. Did anyone check the Twitter about the new characters? I haven't seen them anything new in a while. See you along, or we'll have fun lurking. Have a nice Monday. Thank you. You too. The new constellation should be revealed later today. Wow, this is actually... this is pretty difficult because Disarmed is very good because it reduces the enemies down before their deadly power activates. So by having Disarmed, they hit not as hard. Our units are more likely to survive and then be able to do more damage. Endurance, this is actually probably better than Power Overwhelming because we're being hit at the start of every round. So we're kind of getting the same effect already, but this is also going to help us in the other times we take damage. So actually all 3 of these are exceptionally good for Tahm Kench. I think I'll do Endurance because for the round start effect, this should be just a better version of Power Overwhelming. Yeah, I think we'll actually go here. Not sure if the ad thing is working or not. Been hit with 3 sets of ads since opening stream. That is weird. That shouldn't be the case. I don't know what's going on with you then. Alright, let's go for Endurance. Yeah, seems like we're getting Caitlyn and Vi, which is annoying that we're getting so many Piltover and Zon champions. Alright, Petty Officer. Let's... Actually, we know we're going to draw our Tahm Kench because he's the only champion yet. The ads are set up to have no pre-roll ads, and let's drop our Tahm. The first ad shouldn't be until like 35 minutes into the stream.
The river always provides.
We'll just attack. Hopefully they... Oh, that's going to deal 4 damage. That is... Yeah, I guess because of the powder keg. Still, if we take damage, we'll scale up.
I'm sure there's something.
Hello, just because your contact to Riot should be better. I noticed the Ichor power dealing damage at the start of the turn isn't working with the epic Plunder Relic, which my Morgana had. I think that is intentional because that isn't... That's the enemy hurting themselves. That's not you counting as dealing damage to them. So I don't think that's actually a bug. I think let's go ahead and capture this.
Come on in.
So we could play the deckhand. We could actually just damage our own Tahm Kench. Because, yeah, by damaging him, it's going to trigger our Fated, and then it's going to trigger our damage effect. So he's actually going to get a massive amount of buffs from getting hit. Kieran Magic, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Let us peruse this establishment's fare.
So the reason it's probably working as intended is that you are not damaging the enemy nexus. By the Ichor power, the curse counts as the enemy damaging themselves, so you're not getting credit for it.
Let us reconnoiter.
All right, here, let's attack, rally, and attack again. So it doesn't count as you doing the damage.
Well, you've already got the pot boiling. Yes, but not for you. Army! It's over, Shattuck. He's okay.
Because the curses are technically the enemy's cards. Or at least that's how they're portrayed since they're in the enemy's hand.
River always provides. Hard fight.
All right, GG.
Now we gormandize.
Put a 1 in chat if you got like a pre-roll ad. Because you're not supposed to be. But if anyone did get a pre-roll ad, just drop like, yeah, 1 so I can see who that's hitting. Hello, Great Master. Double Trouble. Deal 1 to everything, giving us further scaling. Not bad to fill out a board. I think we will grab this. Toast, any hopes for the new champs? I personally hope it's not Vi. Support champ. I don't mind if it's going to be Vi. I think her getting improved will be very helpful. So I think that should be decent. I think let's go here. I don't really want to use my rerolls here. Having armed gearhead, especially with a item's not bad in case we get the powering up or gearing up power. And having some cheap units to play is good. The one issue is he is at 1 health, so he would die right away. But maybe we can get that improved later. But Victor is solid. Him having elusive right away, not bad. Created card is going to give the other unit elusive. I think it's fine, and we're really focusing just on our Tahm Kench as much as possible. We could try to reroll for like a Vlad, but I want to save my rerolls. All right, let's go over here. We want to get as many of our champion as possible. So Tin Skull Tinkerer. I got a set when open the stream, then a set about 30 seconds in, then another set as you enter the stage. I think somehow you just got screwed over. It seems like most people didn't get hit with that. Let's reroll both of these. So the mutators for this one, the deadly power as always, Ocean's Verse, so when either player plays a spell, their weakest ally gets elusive for the round, and then Red is her lips, deal 1 to all units, and then the enemy units get buffed up with 3 health, which is why we're trying to play Tahm Kench, because he just gets some crazy scaling. There's not an event pass right now. They haven't reintroduced them back into the game yet.
Always provides.
Nice, they're actually blocking, which just gives us more scaling. I just hope it's not double P and Z like the prediction was saying. So I think that'd be pretty bad for the game. I agree, I'm not thrilled with double P and Z. But the one good thing about it... yeah, let's get rid of this one. The one good thing... Well, not really good, but the reason why it's happening is Arcane. They're trying to get all the characters that are in Arcane in the game. Alright, so this one's just gonna die. Oh, well. So yeah, it is disappointing that we're getting double P&Z, especially when we already had another P&Z last month. But I get why they're doing it. I think once again, let's just attack. Yeah, it'd be good to get some damage. We're going to attack, and then we're going to drop our Citrus Courier, attack again, and try to end the game. I hope it's Vi. If they drop Demon Vi skin at the same time, it can be like the filthy weave I am. So the thing I like about Vi is she is one of the weaker champions in the game. So her getting improved with a Constellation would be great. Of all the champions that need a Constellation as far as power, she is one of the ones that's the highest up there. So her getting a Constellation would be pretty nice. Again, GG in like very early into the game. Nice. Also, Caitlyn, I really enjoyed her when she was in the game in Path of Champions like 1.0. I thought she was a lot of fun. Flash Bomb playstyle is great. So her getting added back into the game, if she is indeed the person, I think will be fantastic. Let's go blood for blood, because dealing damage, great to our own units. And we get to summon someone. Not bad. Champion item chest. We'll go for the spell shield. We're already getting overwhelmed pretty early on. Protecting our Tahm Kench will be very good. Honored Lord, nice. Another upgrade for our champion, although this doesn't give us a copy. Riptide Rex, round start deal 2 damage to any unit. That'll be totally fine with us. In the last 3 to 4 days, the game has given me enough Vi shards to go from not unlocked to 3 stars. So hopefully it's Vi because of all that. I'm hoping... let's reroll everything. We need to get our Tahm Kench. I'm... kind of lost my train of thought there for a moment. Oh, that's not good. Okay, very bad. We did not get what we needed. We'll drop this here. Yeah, that's not good.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
Finally, an anti-ASL weekly. A lot of people are still saying that it's totally fine and ASL can still clear it, so don't get your hopes up too much. Champ reveal is like 3 hours? I think so, yes.
Hello, new best friend.
Ember Maiden. Let's drop this and then have enough to drop our blood for blood. We just need to get as many blockers as possible right now. All right, let's see what they do. Let's go ahead and hit this. We'll get elusive. That is handy. All right, so this one's gonna die regardless. Nice to be able to kill their Ruined Rex. Drop this one here. And then this one's also gonna die regardless, which is a little bit sad. All right, we're killing 3 of their units. Not terrible. Let's actually drop this one here to kill their more annoying unit. Yeah, a little sad we're having multiple units die, but oh well. Speaking of Vi, got her as my sport for leveling Janna. She's following me. I wish they added a Aurelion champion. Same. That's what I was hoping as well. I think I want to drop this Ember Maiden. Let's drop the Crusty Codger first. Then let's drop this. The one bad thing is this is going to hit our Nexus, but it's just going to buff up our units even more, which is pretty important. Alright, so technically the Pool Shark can block and kill this, but, or not block and kill, he can block. But that's not that big of a deal. We could drop our Citrus Courier immediately though, because of our Plunder. That's not terrible. I think let's drop this guy first. They might do their elusive, yeah.
This my ship. Troubleshooting is okay.
Snow swallows their tears.
I think I will grab their elusive here. They'll be able to block most of this, but at least we're killing a lot of their units. So yeah, we're able to kill pretty much all of them. We're gonna have great scaling next round. And then we'll be able to attack and hopefully just end. Nice. Yeah, they're really trying to get all of their PNZ champions out there before Arcane, which is understandable, but a little sad. I desperately want Eddie to get a full Constellation. The amount of things they could do with the Souls and 6-star be amazing. Yeah, Elder Dragon definitely seemed like it'd be awesome. The 6.5 is easy, the easiest 6.5. Good to know. Broadback's not bad. It's a bit expensive, but getting some sustain and another unit that's going to be hurting themselves. Yeah, it's not terrible. I think we will get this just in case we have some games that go a little bit longer. But Payday is tempting. All right, let's go for Honored Lord. We want to just buff up our champion even more. I think I'm actually going to go to Colossal Hammer, because if we can get our Empower effect off faster, we can then get our regen, Overwhelm, and everything else going. So even though Savage Shield is great, because we want to have him be tanky, I think the Colossal Hammer, getting that Empower is going to be better for us. I always win 2 turn with the 6.5. Nice. Let's see. I think I'll actually get rid of the Journeying Sandhopper. Actually, no, the Razor Scale Hunter. We almost never play this. And even though it's like, oh, Scout and Regen, normally we have better things to play for the same amount of mana, so we'll actually get rid of this. Oh, look, Teemo.
Captain Teemo
Huh.
on duty.
Every time I see people using Packed Powder, I cry for not having it. Skill issue. It's also pretty funny because Packed Powder was one of those that I think a lot of people were like, oh, it's such a bad relic. And it's like, it's actually pretty good. Granted, it's just gotten even better with Swain relic. Nice that we have our Tahm Kench.
Success is planting your mushrooms.
And their Teemo's immediately leveled. Oh, that's gonna be rough.
Having propagated quite the appetite.
All right, so we have our health potion.
I do enjoy prospecting.
I love the smell of mushrooms in the morning.
Huh, interesting. Okay. Thank you, I guess. Anyways, so we have our health potion. What we're probably going to do is use that on our Tahm Kench to give him elusive in order to counter their Teemo. Because, yeah, they're trying to immediately attack while we don't have elusive. But surprise!
Friend.
That's also why we didn't cut the calculated creations. We're probably not going to play this, but having a burst speed card in our opening hand guaranteed from that far site is pretty nice, just in case they try to do that. Let's drop our Boctopus.
Tommy boy. Oh, I'll be happy to accommodate.
Because, yeah, killing Teemo is kind of going to be the most important aspect of this. Because they're getting so many puff caps in your deck that if Teemo can start doubling them, then you're going to have a very bad time.
I'm sure there's something for my tastes.
All right, not great. I think let's attack like this. If they play Teemo, we're going to drop a Acquired Taste. If not, we'll probably go for an Ember Maiden just for the increased scaling.
Yay. But our stuff did it.
Well, there. Okay.
Let the flames
Got rid of one of our
take
cards. We won't drop the Armed Gearhead because he's going to die. You can use Stash, the Unlucky People edition. Yeah. The first time I see hard team mode path champions. Yeah. Oh, 6. That's fun. Let's swallow this one, and then we'll have Elusive, so we can still block their Travelers. Yeah, your units as Tahm Kench just have ridiculous scaling in this modifier. We'll go for our Octopus. Alright, we'll be able to attack here and end the game. As long as Puffcaps don't kill us. And we are getting a lot of them. Alright. Doesn't really matter because we have our other units. So, GG. Yeah, it's funny. Some people try to post saying that Aurelion Sol can't do the 6.5, but then other people immediately post and be like, nope, Aurelion Sol can still clear it. So pretty much Aurelion Sol is the easiest way to clear all of the monthlies. We already get regen. Fury's not bad. Yeah, I think let's go for Fury. This can also be nice if we get Evolve, because I don't think... Yeah, Fury's not one of the ones we get from the other relics. Summon a random 1-cost Poro. We don't have any way for them to get buffed out of their, like, 1 health state, so they're all just gonna die. So I think we'll reroll. Treacherous Terrain is okay, but we're trying to look for something better. Game Start Draw 2 actually isn't bad. That way we have more chances to draw our Tahm Kench. Was hoping for something a bit stronger. Drawing our Tahm Kench is important, though. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. Because, yeah, Smooth Soloist. I don't want to use all my rerolls right here, especially when you see something that's decent for you. So, Scout. I think people use the copy power, the set to 0 mana outright, to overwrite the mana increase. Yeah, if you're... Let's get rid of all of these. If your created cards are just champions, the increase of 3 doesn't really matter too much because you can still just reduce them back down. And if you're using a build like Spellweavers, where you're making a created card... Well, no, Spellweavers... I was briefly confusing it with like Lysandra, where it's increasing the card you're playing. But yeah, Spellweavers actually wouldn't be one you would want to go with. It probably just slows down Aurelion Sol's game plan a little bit, but he's probably still perfectly fine. Alright, sadly they didn't block, but we should still hit the 10 power this next round. There we go.
Oh, I don't require a menu.
buys me a new sail.
Slow down, you crazy boy.
Alright, I think let's hit this unit because he's a little bit on the weaker side. I don't want our Tahm Kench to get too low. And then he'll have Elusive to try to block their Scout.
You had your chance to walk away.
So we could drop our own Rockhopper. I think we will do that. We're totally fine with him dying. He's going to get vulnerable from the Rolling Sands.
Look at this place.
Yeah, so we're fine with that. We didn't want to drop our Crusty Codger because we didn't want him to actually die. But here again, we could attack, drop our Citrus Courier, and then be good to go. Although they do have some crazy... they have some crazy stats because we haven't dealt with them. Yeah, let's still go ahead and do this.
sweet like me.
All right, let's once again attack like this, getting rid of their 2 units to keep them from scaling a little bit more. Yeah, sadly not ending the game just because how massive their units were. But nice we got rid of them. Spellweavers with sorcery still gets you easy cost reduction. I mean, yeah, but that's if you get the sorcery, which is kind of a big if. I think let's go for acquired taste.
Come on in.
And then we could drop our Ember Maiden if we wanted. Let's see what they do. Yeah, we can drop our Ember Maiden. They'll have a big board, but our board is going to scale like crazy. All right, so we can attack like this. This should end. If not, we have a rally ready to go. GG. So far, this has been pretty easy.
Now we gormandize.
Spellweaver also set to 0, so it's still 0 mana. Oh, if that's the case, then that's kind of crazy. Yeah, otherwise Spellweavers, you wouldn't want to use it if it gets cost increased. I guess it's interesting to see which one's going to work out. Crusty Codger, Last Breath Rally, Blood for Blood. I think I'll go for the Crusty Codger, especially because we're kind of now having too many cards in our hands, so manifesting another card isn't necessarily great. And yeah, Tahm Kench is some of the best 1 and 2 costs in the game. So another Tahm Kench isn't great. Undying Legion is funny, but we don't normally have units die. So there's a decent chance we buy this and it never does anything because we just don't have anyone dying. I think we'll get this as a safety net, potentially. What are... All right, we have Darius. Yeah, let's... Our Tahm Kench has Spell Shield, so he's really not likely to die. Allies have Hallowed. Your created cards cost 1 less. Spell Burn, replay spell, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Created cards would work well for Tahm Kench and his capture card. Also, anything he gets from the second star power would also count as a created card. Also, Calculated Creations would technically count. We can get this. It's hard to make our units purposely die, though, because we don't have any ways to kill our own units, and they're going to be scaling so hard that it'll probably be hard to let them die. But having this right here is pretty nice. That's handy. Yeah, we can buy that. Let's see. This would actually be free. Yeah, we have our created cards cost 1 less. So this would give us more scaling and would trigger our Fated for Tahm Kench every single round. It is going to be an issue with us running out of card space, but might as well grab it since it works for our build. Let's go over here for champion item. So Evershade Stalker. We know we're going to draw this. We'll get rid of Broadback Protector. We'll hold on to Citrus Courier and Crusty Codger just because they're both so good. Hey, you go die for me. Surely you're low enough. Sorry, I'm literally too big for any of them to hurt me. Yeah, like we got lucky with the Crusty Codger. So it would have worked for the Undying, but there was obviously no way we could see that beforehand.
Having propagated the appetite.
With that Challenger, it's actually nice that we can make the enemy block us, because normally they don't want to. So it's just giving us the ability to take out their targets, as well as further buff up our Tahm Kench.
don't
Yeah, all of our cards going to get obliterated. Let's, again, buff up our Tahm Kench, drop or capture this here so they don't buff up their ephemerals.
sure is done.
Now the good thing is when we capture a unit, if it's a 2 cost or less, we can then play it for free, which is pretty awesome. We'll drop a Crusty Codger. They probably won't attack, but if they do, we get a rally out of it. Yeah, so because of that, they're not attacking, but that's fine.
Oh, heck.
All right, here we could go for Citrus Courier or go for Crusty Codger.
Let us peruse this establishment.
I think we'll actually go here. Let's try to get rid of one of their blockers.
Allow me a small sample.
We can just play it for free. I think we'll hold off in case we want to play more Codgers.
Enjoy prospecting.
Silence. Death comes.
All right, and that should just be game, even though we're going to get a rally, so we can attack again. Nice.
Now we gormandize.
Okay, so there was the one ad drop. We'll wait until people get... I was hoping we could finish this. It just hit 35. Okay, your ads are already over. Good. So it's supposed to give me a message in chat that a heads up before the ad hit. All right, let's see. No, so that did not happen. We're working to make this as good as possible. But first day with this, we're still working some stuff out. All right, I just did some settings, and I think you all should be back from ads. It was just 10 seconds of audio. Should be about a minute and a half. But yeah, while ads are going, we will be just pausing the stream just so that we don't want people to lose anything. Yeah, it's supposed to just be a minute and a half. All right, so blood for blood. When the ads happened, we just tried to pause right there, so you shouldn't have missed, hopefully, really anything. So let's buff up that. Let's go for the champion item chest. Oh, that's difficult. All 3 of these are very good. We're going to try to go for Black Cleaver. We have a bunch of copies of Tahm Kench. We should be able to draw him. Black Cleaver means we trigger our Empower immediately. So we'll try to go for that. All right, healer. Let's cut the Sandhopper. We're not going to play that at all. And let's go for Darius.
Every army needs a general.
I lose my Wi-Fi after watching that ad. That's sad. All right, so we have Tahm Kench. That is fantastic. Let's... Yeah, stick with this. So far, this has been a very easy encounter. We haven't really struggled at all. Granted, we've gotten some good upgrades, like the endurance is always good, especially for what we're doing here.
I've been propagating the appetite.
All right, so buff him up a little bit more, and you know what? We can just... Oh, I guess we don't have enough. I was like, we can just immediately capture the Darius. Let's kill him so he doesn't keep scaling. Because him just... If we wait to kill targets, they just get stronger and stronger every round.
Need a second.
So trying to thin out their board when we can is nice.
I'm sure there's something for my taste.
Alright, so we'll play this because it's focus speed. But let's drop our Crusty Codger. And let's actually capture their Elusive. We don't want them to just try to attack with that, although one of these will actually be able to get Elusive now. Yeah, so them having Elusive's not that big of a deal.
Come on, Ethan.
Yeah, the Wild Inspiration making your cards cost 1 less is pretty fun for Tahm Kench. You can just play their own units for even cheaper. Alright, we can just open attack and probably end the game right here.
Oh, I don't require
Before they have a chance to stun us or stop us in any way. Nice. GG, this was actually pretty easy. I know that Tahm Kench has Elusive, but I wanted one of the other two to be able to block because I wanted to get the rally. I didn't want them to be able to attack like that. But yeah, I knew Tahm Kench had the Elusive. Hey Toast, random question. Who do you think are general purpose, generally good support champs? Sivir, Renekton, Vi, who else? LeBlanc. First though, yeah, Tahm Kench for this encounter, very good, solid. Was actually pretty easy. Granted, we did have triple epic relics, but for a 3-star, still pretty solid. Definitely worth trying out. This was surprisingly easy. So nice. Oh, gold vault. We haven't talked about the champions with well, we've kind of talked about them, but nice. We'll be breaking it down when it gets revealed, the new champion we're gonna get, which Vi should be the constellation that gets revealed today, and then Caitlyn should be the champion revealed tomorrow. As far as, yeah, general purpose champions, definitely, yeah, Sivir, Renekton, Victor, LeBlanc is good, Akshan is decent. Lucian, I almost always pick Lucian when he comes up. That's kind of the ones that are immediately coming to head. But yeah, Sivir is fantastic. Sivir is super, super good. All right, so yeah, that was that weekly. For the next one, we have Sovereign's Domination. So they get a ephemeral copy of our strongest follower that died last round. Inevitable, so their units get all of this crazy scaling, which actually gets even worse with the deadly because they're being buffed up and then they're getting played with increased stats, so they're even stronger. So this is really one where you want to end as soon as possible. And so I think for this one, we will try out, kind of just because they're a super fun champion, Norah. Norah with this build, which I'm super enjoying. So Echoing Spirit creates 7 copies of me in your deck. Champion spells cost 1 less. This is great because then these can count as created cards or created allies for Norah. So when you drop Norah, she gets buffed by your star powers for this, which is great. Also, your champion spell costing 1 less. Fantastic. Portal Accelerator, getting an extra starting mana and giving your summoned units or created allies impact. Also great. And then Beast Within, further buffing up all of your units with a subtype. A lot of them are Fae or Yordles, including Norah. And this also is just giving you Overwhelm. So having Impact and Overwhelm are both helping you just be as aggressive early, plus the extra starting mana. So this is just a super aggressive Norah build. A lot of fun. As far as her Constellation, so the stars that we have is just the first 4. So when you summon a created ally, give it 3/1 stat lines. Nice. +1 starting mana, game start when you play a card, game start and when you play a card with a base cost of 4 or higher, plant a mysterious portal in the top 4 cards of your deck. So this is why getting the extra mana is really nice, as well as the cost reduction from the Echoing Spirit. And then here, game start, summon a Vestine Disciple, just giving you a created ally right off the start of the game. As far as the bonus stars, we actually have a lot of them. So extra gold, support champs have Portal Pals. Yordle Captain has Vampiric Scepter. Followers you inquire with 4 or more cost have Ancient Coin. So this pairs really well with your second star power. Because again, it's just giving you some cost reduction on those more expensive units. So it gives you some more reason to pick them. And then Cosmic Binding has Charging Sigil, so it just does a little bit extra damage. So yeah, pretty fun. I will say though, this is a pretty broad set of modifiers. It shouldn't be that difficult. So this is one where I think any of your more powerful champions is going to do fine here. It's not like some of the other modifiers where it's really pushing you towards a specific playstyle. Just, it's going to get harder. So be aware of that because they're just going to get a lot of scaling. So as long as you're not killing your own units a lot, you should be fine. But let's try this out. Aurelia, yeah, is also decent. Aurelia, or Norah, also good support champions. And you get the champ-specific relics from reliquaries. Not yet. They are going to be adding a way to earn them, but they haven't said how that is yet. Let's go here. Another created unit. That'll be great. Welcome gifts isn't bad, but we want to put the pressure on as much as possible early, so I think this should be great for that. And Reckless Trifarian. Yeah, Avoiding Misfortune, Gwen, and Viego will be decent. Although, honestly, all 3 of those have Constellation, so they're all solid. Having just extra copies of Norah is pretty much all we want. I personally prefer Archangels over her Relic, so I can spam her Champion Spell more. I mean, we're still going to be spamming her Champion Spell plenty. Alright, so you want to make sure your Norah is created from Echoing Spirit. That way she gets the extra stats. Alright, so he's going to get recalled, which is a little annoying. Or not, I guess. Alright, so let's just immediately drop this. This says plant 2 Mysterial Portals, but really it's plant 3 because there's a base cost higher than 4. But we got pretty unlucky there. Wow, that is rough. Normally, your portal gives you a couple units. We got really unlucky there. Okay, so now they come in.
By hook or by crook, I'll find you, dear cat.
Alright, so we could drop Yordle Captain. I kind of want to just attack before they can really play anything and end the game. So let's drop a Portal Palooza. Okay, so we had 4 portals on this one card, which is why we were a little bit unlucky earlier. Do they have enough damage? No, we're still able to end. But yeah, they have a lot of damage here. GG though. That extra impact did give us the little bit we needed to end the game. A 3rd month waiting for Set's Constellation. Yeah, if you're someone that didn't want more Piltover and Zon, it's not a great time. Drain 5 from a unit, not bad. I think we'll go here though. When I'm summoned, if one of your boons or traps activated, draw 1, which means you're probably going to get another unit or another portal. And then this is also cost reduced. Yeah, let's go here. Kind of mad we're getting P and Z back to back. Yes, same. I'm not surprised, but it is a little annoying. Zed is decent. So Zed is nice and pretty cheap. Iceborne and Portal Pals is solid. He makes a lot of created units. Yeah, let's go for Zed. Champion item or shop. Let's go for the champion. Well, we already have so many copies of Norah. Going for a shop might actually be better. All players start with mana gem. The foe units have regen. Sure, we can try to go here. I'm surprised they release them now and not for Arcane Season 2. I think they have so many that they are releasing that they need to get them out. Now let's get rid of both of these. And even this here. Because they're going to probably be adding more champions into the game, like they are with Caitlyn. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're also adding, like, Heimerdinger. There's probably Victor that they're probably going to want to add. Like, they have other people that they're also needing to add, so they just need to get them all out there. So yeah, Echoing Spirit created this. We can... I think I might drop this first just to see what they do. I don't want to drop our Norah and have her get like immediately frostbitten or something like that.
Come on in.
I seem to have misplaced my self.
Alright, so we'll attack. They'll be able to block both of these. This is going to die regardless. Although if we let this die, then they're going to get this as well as an Echoing or Encroaching Mist. So I think we'll just attack like this. This isn't actually going to get any damage down because it's going to get blocked by their bull. It's going to get regened. Like, the only thing it's going to do is the impact. So yeah, let's just attack like this. We'll get a pass soon and probably an arcane pass after that. Yes, hopefully we get a pass this month, but we'll have to see. Let's... We'll drop our Yordle Captain here first, just because we could use the sustain, because we're a little bit low. And then let's drop this for a unit and the draw.
I'm quite ready for a new adventure.
Huh, surprised they're not killing Norah. Oh well. So we're going to have a lot of units die here.
Sorry, wrong turn.
So yeah, I think we'll probably go like this. Don't really want to lose Norah. We could play her again, but honestly, with the overwhelm, we can't fully block that regardless.
Dearie me.
I guess it'd be okay. Also, the bad thing is we're not really killing any of their units, which is a little sad. But normally we're fine with refilling our ranks. And with Norah, our portals are now stronger.
Welcome to the team.
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
The winter's claw will purge the weak.
So we can... Well, this will give us one draw. We only have one portal left. This is elusive, though. Yeah, we'll try to drop this here. Not too lucky. We don't want this to die. We don't really want any units to die if possible. Let's go ahead and attack with our elusives. Alright, we'll drop this as a blocker. Sadly, with their overwhelm, we're probably screwed here. Because even though we have units blocking, they're probably not going to be strong enough to block. how big their units are. Let's go for a Portal Palooza. If we can just survive this round, then we'll probably be fine. When I'm summoned, give allies 2 power this round. That's pretty good. Let's drop this here. We want to kind of get rid of our units that have the weakest health pool. All right, this won't actually kill anyone. Let's do another portal here and just see if we get any other big units. Not really. So let's pass and see what they do. All right, attack with absolutely everything. Fantastic. All right, then we are
I'll take care of this.
probably just out of luck. Yeah, don't have quite enough to be able to stop this. A little sad, but we still have a revive.
Would be a good winter.
I cannot be broken.
Purple health nodes are the biggest bait. Yeah, they don't really do much.
All right, all tuned up.
Yeah, I'm at like 80 held over in Zon crystals, so I'm hoping they release a golden star vessel so I can get hopefully a crystal from my, well, fragments. All right, let's try that again. Hopefully it goes a bit better. Let's get rid of this. And we'll get rid of one of the Norahs. Good to have 2 on hand, though. With Norah, it does kind of come down to luck on
I seem to have misplaced
what units you actually are able to pull out. Wow, that is... That's unfortunate. Because this will be able to block and kill any of our units. That's kind of hilarious. So if we attack, they will just be able to block us. That is rough. So we could attack, we would lose units. Is it worth it? I think I'll attack with Norah, because for one, she's not going to get copied by the Sovereign's Domination, because this is just followers. And the other ones, they would die and not kill their Omen Hawk. Okay, so we're able to still get our Nexus Strike effect off. Not bad. All right, let's drop this, see if we can get some more blockers. Apparently not. Kind of wanted to use the proximity puff cap, but let's go for another one of these.
I think I'm quite ready for a new adventure.
All right, so we have a lifesteal unit. Let's see how long that lasts. All right, so let's see if they attack. They might want to burn the cards that we created. But, yeah, let's still see what they do.
The white elf's bones.
Because if they kill our units, we can then immediately refill our board, which isn't bad.
Out there. How smooth.
Yeah, them having regen is not great for us. Let's go ahead.
I can do this.
Sorry, wrong turn.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that we can't, like, wear them down because our units aren't strong enough to kill them.
I try. Lesson learned.
Yeah, not going the best. Not going the best. This encounter seems very annoying with extra stats if you don't have a lot of scaling or kill spells. Yeah, that is definitely the case. All right, so Zed will just get blocked out immediately. So him capturing doesn't really help too much. He would have the portal pals, so we could potentially get something good there. But I kind of think let's go for a portal palooza, see what we get. Let's just try to attack and do as much damage as we can. Which is pretty much just all of our impact damage. Yeah, I think this one is just actually pretty rough for our Norah. We tried to be a little bit greedy for the route we wanted to go down.
Warm hots and hot soups.
Does Norah have to be on the board for her units to have the bigger stats? That is a little rough. Yeah, their overwhelm is just going to absolutely annihilate us, and none of our units are very strong. I guess we'll drop our Zed for the overwhelm, or to get rid of their overwhelm. All right, so we can drop this one here. All right, technically surviving. All right, let's go here. Yeah, she has to be on the board. That's rough. All right, when I was attacked, summon a short tooth. When I'm summoned, grant me a random keyword for each landmark you've destroyed this game. All right, that's not really going to happen. This would be a big unit for blocking. I think let's drop the shark trainer. And let's drop Shadow Fiend. At this point, she needs the 6-star to deal with this crap. Yeah, a bit. Alright, so we could get rid of their Bone Scryer, but getting rid of one of their Overwhelm units is pretty big. Oh, that's kind of... Surviving, definitely not thriving, though. Yeah. All right, let's drop this to soften them up since the Shark Trainer gives us another unit. Also, there's going to probably be a ad in a couple minutes, just so you know. When that happens, though, we'll just pause the stream. Don't want people to miss anything. All right, so those free attacks are definitely helping us soften them up a bit. Let's kill this unit here. Let's drop this for the portals, see if we can get something. All right, getting Norah is not terrible.
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
All right, so we can go for a junk construct. I think let's drop this here.
Well, aren't you the cutest thing of a day I ever did see?
Seize control.
They'll never feel the cold.
All right, so let's move this over here. We won't attack with this one. We're summoning 2 units, so we're trying to just put as much pressure on them as we can. And yeah, not quite enough to be able to end, which means we're probably about to die this turn. Well, it was close. All right, looks like ads are about to go through. So we'll try to just chill here, but they might just absolutely destroy us. Let's see. We're probably going to drop the Realm's Caretaker. Not that it's really going to matter too much, but we'll just hold off for anyone that is stuck in an ad at the moment. So, stand up, stretch. Posture check. Oh. So yeah, this will be the best blocker we can get, but this is going to be it. Because yeah, that inevitability, just the stats, we don't have the scaling to get them. Looping might high roll some spell for us, like Ruination. This does, well, 3 or less epic or multi-region. So I don't think it's really going to do too much. But yeah, we kind of know the blockers. It's like, I don't think it can hit anything worthwhile, but I guess we can try. All right, we'll just wait. 3 mana for Celestial? Possibly. Well, little sad. Norah is a lot of fun, but wasn't quite enough to really end here. All right, people should be back from ads. Let's go ahead and drop looping. I mean, there's Captain, which we won't have enough to play him.
An auspicious season.
Let's see if we get lucky. We did not. Well, rip. GG.
You better bleed.
So yeah, with this sort of opponent, they're just able to survive, and Norah's trying to end as fast as possible, but with all their blockers and them having regen, we just couldn't get through that. How many stars on Norah? Just 4 stars. Well, I guess it's time to just grab our Viego, because since we lost one, we're wanting to get through them all, and we kind of want to blast. So we'll just throw on Viego to absolutely annihilate them. Let's see. Yeah, I like the Disciple, and I like my Symphony and Portal Pals. Yep, let's go right here. Should be fun. All right, let's smash this. What 6 stars do you have? Viego, Pike. Let's go for Sorcery. Viego, Pike, Jinx, Kaisa. And I think there's one other one. Swain. That might be it. All right, Reckless. Let's get rid of the dragon and even possession. Probably going to get a couple more 6 stars this next patch. We're close to getting it for our crystals. So we'll see if we can do that there. All right, gonna immediately summon Encroaching Mist. Let's go for Wardy or Fading Icon. We are gonna be giving them units pretty much every round from our Sovereign's Domination, but kind of don't care, to be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill this to get some mists going. Oh, sweet Swain, I hope they fix all the bugs. Yes. Constellations when? In at least an hour. I don't even have one 6-star. Closest one is Vex, but I don't have the Nova Crystal. Complete all of the... Yeah, we'll just drop him. Complete all the 3-star adventures and higher. A lot of them give you Constellation materials. And Lysandra, if you defeat her from one of the quests, you get a guaranteed one. So there are ways to earn Nova Crystals in game. I've only flat out bought one crystal. All right, that is... Yeah, a little rude. We won't be able to have enough to scale them up. Yeah, we'll just go here. Good thing we have Rekindler. All right, let's go ahead and drop this. Get our Viego back. Let's go for an Hydrovine. Let's see. I think we'll hold off for now. I think we'll probably drop the dragon in order to get some sustain. Wednesday for release, 1 hour is for the preview of the first Constellation. Oh yeah, I love how with Viego you can steal back your units. So let's drop this here. We will replace that. Actually, no, let's replace this one and strike that one. All right. GG. Also with Viego, we have a ton of regen, so even though we took a lot of damage this round, it shouldn't really be too bad. Yeah, it's funny that Viego actually kind of counters that one power, because they get the strongest unit that died last round, and then you just steal it back, so you're just generating even more units. Oh, it is great. Guaranteed to be Caitlyn and Vi this time. It's not guaranteed, but that does look like who it is. Black Spear is okay. The one issue is that we don't get cost reduction on this, but we do have sorcery, so we will actually get this, but it could actually be better to go for 6 costs or higher units, and just get them cost reduced down from your second star power. But since we have sorcery, we will grab the Black Spear. Aphelios, Misfortune, Riven. Riven's not terrible. Aphelios does have the potential to give us lifesteal, but kind of don't like Aphelios. Too many P&Z, honestly, yes. I think we're all feeling that. It's just the issue that they're really trying to get... Oh, right, actually, we can't go for any of these. Right, we have to stay in Shadow Isles. They're just trying to get everyone done for Arcane. All right, let's do another reroll. Okay, this is fine. We just need to stay in Shadow Isles. So yeah, that'll be okay. Technically, I think Kane would count for Shadow Isles. And Elise is also Shadow Isles, actually. Because for Kane, you may put any cultist cards into your deck during deck building. So actually, no, Kane would probably be Targon, which is a little sad. Yeah, because of this. With these sorts of units, if they're under the umbrella of their origin, then they don't count as other regions, really. They just count as Kane's followers. But if it's outside of that, like this is, then it won't count. We could go for Elise. I think we'll go for Senna. That's fine. Withering Mist is pretty iconic as a Viego spell. I kind of want to go here just to smash their face in, but champion item is better, so we'll go over here for Crown Guard. Yeah, I'm not convinced it's both Kate and Vi. I mean, it makes sense, but I wouldn't mind if it was wrong. I think we'll actually hold on to Possession since we have that sorcery. And we can get rid of Hydrovine. It is good. Wouldn't mind having some more early game units, though. Hopefully more Noxus. Yeah, I want more Noxus and I want more Shadow Isles. Well, I like Shadow Isles, but I was actually thinking Freljord. Let's actually go ahead and steal this unit and then kill it with a glimpse.
I'll write my own story.
I suppose we'll actually attack. Let's attack with it first and then kill it. Yeah. Well, that's fun. Yeah, we can drop this. It's all right. Yeah, sadly we don't have our main champion, which is a little bit sad.
Come on.
All right, let's kill this unit to get rid of their barrier. Yeah, that's fine.
Look upon me.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm thinking this with a different one. Let's drop this here in order to kill this unit. That will then summon a mist for us, which will buff up all of our other units, letting them hit a little bit harder. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this here. Spicy Toast, can you beat the adventure without your units dying? If your unit dies, you have to restart. Consider this as a challenge. I mean, you just have to pick the right champion. All right, nice. We got our Viego.
She waits for me beyond the reach, my queen.
And perfect. So we can just drop this here, immediately kill 2 of their units. I do love this Viego build. It's so much fun.
Let's roll.
No arguments here. That's a first. Wow, seriously? Oh,
Hey, boss. That's right. No laughs on the clock.
All right, do we want to get rid of the Preservarium? That's probably fine.
All will be consumed by the black mist.
It's probably fairly easy if you try hard it and play Asol. Yeah, there's some champions that pretty much never have the units die, so it's not too bad.
Darkness and light.
All right, let's go ahead, drop this here. And yeah, GG.
Your distance.
Nice. Hey, Vexine.
Battle's done. Back to the war.
A lot of those challenges just sound more frustrating than fun. Let's go for Death's Grasp. Or, yeah, Death's Grasp, Grasp the Undying. Let's go here. This going off twice will be nice. Give us more likelihood of killing their units. Shadow Totem. Portal Pals is a summon effect, so it would go off twice. So that's not terrible. The other Viego would also have the same effect of summoning a mist. Normally our board might be too full. It could be fun. I think Ancient Coin would probably be a little bit more consistent and potentially better. But yeah, Shadow Totem's a good time. All right, let's go for Hunters. Yeah, Shadow Totem is great for leveling him. That's true. We normally don't struggle to level him, but you are right about that. Let's get rid of the dragon, hold on to the rest. Since we have sorcery, this possession is actually very, very nice. Portal Pals is a summon effect. Other ones, like Oath of the Guardians, is a play effect. All right, let's go ahead and drop this. And then we should be able to play this to get 2 more cost reductions. So our Viego should go down to a 1 cost.
If I'm forgotten, then no.
So he will just nuke our entire board.
I command you.
Cool. Let's... So yeah, Black Spear, we could kill that. But if we Black Spear one of our own units, we get cost reduction to play Mordekaiser, which can be fun. So sure, let's try to do this. So we could drop Mordekaiser. I don't know if killing both of them, if one of them would get burnt off. Also, his level up isn't I've seen, so I don't want to kill both of them. I think I'll kill the fleeting one. I think we can kill these 2. Oh, I want him to also replace something.
All who live will serve.
All right, fun. And let's drop this here. Drop this one right here. And GG. Nice little turn 1 win. I got Chosen of the Stars in my gold reliquary. Pure trash. The trashiest relic in the universe. Sure. Sure it is. I mean, you just... I don't know if you're here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were here. You just saw our Tahm Kench run where we absolutely destroyed. Let's... Sure, let's go for Crazy Sustain. I think they reorder everything to recommend star level, even normal adventures, so it should work on the monthlies. Yeah, they're probably trolling. Have they removed the ability to use Spirit Forges on monthlies? None of them have stars anymore, just recommended levels. Oh, they still have the stars. They just changed how they look. All right, let's go for... Yeah, we can go for the shop. So getting this, even though it wouldn't be bad, would change our region, which is bad, but the effect is good. And sure, that's fine. Let's get rid of the Sentinel. We're probably never going to play this card. And Orin.
Building a deck, are we? Excellent. I brought nails.
Would you prefer they added more overall good relics or more niche case relics? I mean, I like ones that are kind of both. We can get rid of the Withering Mists. Yeah, hold on to this. So I think the Swain relic is kind of one that is both kind of niche in what it's doing, but it is broad enough that a lot of different people can use it. So that type of relic I really like. Something super niche like, oh, this is one that essentially only Norah can use or only Yasuo can use, then no. If you're talking about that type of niche, no, I don't want it. I don't like it. But just units having a niche isn't bad.
Your darn turtle keeps crawling into the furnace.
Don't yell at him. He's trying to help.
Let's kill this to kill that. Oh, it both... Okay. It won't go through, and, well... Unless we use this. Swain's relic is niche, but it's a really nice interaction with other relics and champs. Yeah, I like relics like that.
Be nicer.
That can have a niche. Oh, and now it won't die. Oh, it still will. Right, we're at 6 damage.
It just snapped.
So I like niche, but broad enough that a lot of people can use it. Niche relics where it's so niche that only like 1 or 2 champs can use. I don't really like those. I prefer niche, interesting gameplay instead of necessarily just a broad relic of like +1 starting mana, for example. Let's drop our Viego. But yeah, it's definitely a balance. Ledros, nice. Viego is so much fun. Let's go ahead and drop this, kill their 2 units. And we're again going to end in our first round. But we're playing so many cards. Yeah, we can drop this, get rid of this here. Viego is just silly. GG. Ash Epic Relic, game start, summon a Rhyme Thing, attack, +1 starting mana if I mash. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I will take back what is mine. All of it.
Vampiric Scepter, Barrier, Tech. We can just go for Vampiric Scepter. A little bit of sustain. Like, we're normally playing it for a cost reduced amount, but it goes well with our Ephemeral Copy. Game start, summon 2 husks. Sure. Alright, let's go up here. So Frostcoat Cub. Is Pike trash without the 4th star? Kind of. Yeah, he's definitely less consistent without it. Let's get rid of the Hydrovine. That being said, they gave you enough resources to get his 4th star in the different quests they put out. So it's like, yes, but you should be fine. Okay, this is going to be perfect. We're going to get both of these on the board. We're summoning the units here, but since it's a summon effect, not a play effect, they're not going to consume the husks. Meaning our Viego is down to a 1 cost.
Submission or death for all who you serve.
Oh, I love it. All right, let's drop the Disgraced. Also, we could kill our Viego and potentially resummon. Well, we won't be able to resummon this round. Let's, yeah, kill this, get rid of him, because this will summon another Mist, which then gives us further scaling on all of our units. $60 health, so not quite enough. We can't actually summon any more Mists. Yeah, I think we'll just have to let them survive.
Approach me and die.
Oh, it is so much damage. Yeah, we'll try to replace one of the Mists right here. If we can end in the first turn, it is just hilarious. Oh my word. Yeah, we'll go here. While your Viego have Vampiric Scepter, if you play him at a 1 or 0 cost, because sometimes we're going to play him as like a 2 or 3 cost.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning.
Hey, Torcat, welcome. We don't have anyone that has like a free attack, right? No, we'll have to let this go through. All right, we'll just take that. Thank you very much. Our board is too full to summon anything. Oh my word, I want to play our Rekindler to get another copy of Viego. But our board is so full that it doesn't really... It's not going to do anything. Oh, well. Oh. This will be funny. So we can drop this with the Rekindler. Because Rekindler is a summon effect, so you can actually get more copies of this. GG. Just came home and saw you're alive? Well, thanks for tuning in. Happy to have you here. Suffering from success with Viego sounds like pretty much, yeah. It's like Viego is overpowered, but I always have a blast playing him. It's like some champions, like Jinx can often struggle with this of being super strong, but eventually it gets boring to play. For Viego, I pretty much never have that. Death Grasp is decent. I do like Mask Mother, though. Nice. More stats. Sounds good. Some decent cards. Let's leave and see. Okay, there's not another shop. Kind of want something better than memory game. Sure, whatever. All right, let's go here. So, woolly snailmuth. It doesn't actually counter ASOL, or at least there's plenty of people posting their victory screens of them clearing it with ASOL. So I think it just makes ASOL slightly less good, but I think he can still blast through it. All right, let's go ahead and I think just kill one of these, because then we'll get 2 units. And then we can drop our Viego round 1, which will be fantastic. See, we're playing him for 3, so we're actually getting 6 sustain on our Nexus. Not that we're really needing it, but that was the reason why. All right, play, thank you. I was like, play something else, please. Do we want this to die? We have a lot of other things to play, so honestly having one of these die isn't the worst. Frees up more space in our board. Alright, let's drop this, kill both their units.
Fight or die.
I think let's drop the Mask Mother and have it kill Viego, because then we're getting all those stats essentially locked in, which will be pretty great. So attack like this with our free attack.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning.
Also, there's probably about to be a ad here. It was supposed to be putting it in chat right before it happens. Let me know if it drops for you. The settings are getting a little bit... You got mine a minute ago? Okay. Got mine just now. Yeah, we're trying to pretty much pause while the ad is going on, because I don't want to have it mess with anyone. I don't want people to be in the ad and miss the stream. So it's pretty much just going to be like a little bit commercial break. Break for you? Yeah. So what we're doing is, I really hated the pre-roll ads that were on my channel before, but I didn't have any way to get rid of them. Well, the only way to get rid of them is to actually run ads on your channel. And so there was podcasts of a bunch of creators talking, and one of them actually mentioned that for them, they found the best thing was running ads at like a specific time, but then just pausing the stream during the ads, so everyone that's in the ad break they aren't missing anything. Because that's always the reason I've never run ads on the stream, is I obviously don't want anyone to miss anything that's going on. So there are now like ads every 30 seconds, which means people need to get up, go to the bathroom, get a snack. There's a scheduled time to do that. And then also, this does help me earn more money, which is fantastic. But the main thing is trying to help the viewer experience, because what happens is a lot of people click on the stream, they get hit with like a couple minutes of ads and then they immediately click off of it, never check it out. And yeah, so that's what we're trying out right now. But GG. Every 30 minutes, sorry. So yeah, today is the first day we're testing it out. And I'm just trying to see how it works. It's being a little bit buggy. Apparently, like, one person got ads as soon as they joined, which isn't supposed to happen. This is kind of funny. Let's get this. When I'm summoned, yeah, let's... Oh my word, we're just gonna have so much mana. And then also, it's supposed to tell, like, put in chat, like, a minute before the ad is gonna happen, so we can prepare for it and get ready to, like, pause so no one misses anything. But apparently that's also not really happening at the moment. Let's go for Viego with Black Cleaver. I don't know, I've been adjusting Twitch settings this morning, and maybe they're not saving correctly. Who knows? I think we can get rid of the Withering Mist. We have enough sustain. Let's go for Galio.
Time to make an impact.
Have you getting more monetized? Think we can make it more enjoyable. I mean, the more money I get from this, the more I can invest back into it, especially getting more like 6 stars and stuff to be able to show off for people. This is fine. You can also run them manually after completing the node if they're coming. This way the fight isn't interrupted. I was looking for a way to run them manually. I didn't see one. I definitely need to look into that more. Because yeah, I thought you could, but when I was messing with the ads, I didn't see that as an option. But I know some stuff for Twitch, I don't know if you have to be like a certain level to make it. That's annoying. That pillar. Also, we don't have our champion. So that is sad. Kill an ally. Yeah, we can drop this here. We'd like to get that 4 power node if we can. Yeah, I'll look into that later.
I am more than I seem.
All right, capture, kind of annoying.
Anything I've ever seen.
Let's drop this here. All right, let's go for the aristocrat, and we'll be able to drop our Viego. Well, he's gonna stay at 2. All right, so we'll have to play our Viego next round. Yeah, and we're probably gonna start doing sponsors on the main channel, as long as it's not something like super shady and scummy. Because I am going to be trying to get a house soon and potentially starting a family soon. And both of those things cost a lot of money. So it's something I've been like waiting to do for a very long time, but probably gonna have to do that in the next little while. But such is life. Let's drop this here. We don't actually want to kill this unit yet because we don't have space for it. I think we'll just pass for now because our board's full. Can confirm children are expensive. Daycare is no joke. Yeah. I mean, we're not doing anything yet. The thing is, we want to get a house first and then try to start a family after. But both of those things cost a lot and definitely could... It would be good to increase the income to be able to try to save a little bit more. This would give us a darkness. I think let's just kill one of our own. Yeah, we can just drop this here. Is streaming and video your main job? Yes. Yes, it is. We'll just pass. So yeah, I do need to find ways to make it a little bit more profitable. But as always, it's something I am trying to be very careful about. That's fine.
Nowhere to run. Witness my true power!
Yeah, we got lucky during the pandemic with interest rates. It's tough to move right now with it being 6.5 or 7. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Let's get our scout attack in. And yeah, they're just killing their own unit and also freeing up more space for us. We can actually drop our Mordekaiser and we could kill this one, but it's going to take up too much space. Yeah, we can get rid of this here. And Mordekaiser's leveled. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, streaming and like with the amount of content I put out, there's no way I can have another job while doing it. I spent like 10 hours yesterday working on just one video that's coming out. We could override the spider, but I kind of don't think it matters. Yeah, let's just go here. Yeah, my second relic video coming out today. Later, as soon as I'm done this, it's actually uploaded, but I need to drop the timestamps and everything for it. How do you get 50 for Viego? That's just all the scaling from encroaching mists. Any recommended relics on Chosen by the Stars? I guess you mean champions. So for Chosen, it's great for Tahm Kench, it's great for Master Yi, it's great for Diana. It can be decent for some other champions like Jax. Yeah, it's solid for a good amount of people. Viego here, absolutely just steamrolling as normal, especially with that 6-star. Very fun. Oh, you thought it was PvP? Yeah. Let's see, Silver Star Vessel. Varus can use it, yeah. It is a little bit on the more niche side, but the people that can use it, it is great for. I don't know if Ashe, I've never really thought about using it with Ashe. Oh yeah, it's also really good for Vayne, good call. Yeah, Vayne's another one that it's great for. It's one that's not usable on a ton of people, but the people it is useful on, it is very good. I think for the last one, we're going to go for Swain. So, Warm Reception, game start, the foe summons 2 different strongest units from this deck. And it says units, so this can summon their champions. We have Misbegotten Creation, so your created cards cost 3 more. And then the Deadly. Now, Swain, since we have him also at 6 stars, he's able to just nuke the enemy board. The more units they have, doesn't really matter, it just is actually better for us. So we're going to go for Swain with our go-to Swain build with his signature relic, Packed Powder, so we can drop him turn 1, Riptide Batteries, which will be hitting the entire enemy board. Now, I think Swain is still bugged, so he'll be a little bit weaker than normal, but I think we should still be fine. So let's grab him here and... Oh, another run's already in progress. Oh, right, I was using Swain to clear out... for one of the rewards, we had to kill like a certain amount of people in a round for one of the quests. So that's what we were doing. Anyways, let's go ahead and drop this here. Tried with Swain, mine is in 6 stars, and I don't have the Swain relic, but Anivia mid-boss summoning 12/12 Eldred is an absolute pain. Oof. My Vayne build is Chosen by the Stars, Death's Foil, and Lost Chapter. But that's only good if you have your Tumble down to a 2 cost. Deep Cuts is fun. Game Start Draw 2, making sure we get our Swain in our opening hand is pretty good. So I think I'll actually go here. Yeah, let's grab this here and let's go for Dawn Speakers. Six-star Viego Stomp the 6.5. Yeah, Viego stomps everything. Let's get rid of the Iron Legionary. We know we're going to draw our Swain because he's currently our only champion. Struggled at my entrance exam for college. That's rough. Yeah, I know Iker is amazing and deals the increased damage because of the deadly. But trying to just get some higher consistency right now. We just always want to make sure we're dropping our Swain.
Empire above all. Such little lives.
6-star Swain, yes.
I will break them.
I'm actually here.
All right, so we could drop that right there. Yeah, let's do this so she's stunned, and that way they can't block Swain. Because if it's fearsome, the only units they don't have stunned aren't able to do it. Can't block.
I will break
All right, we're still not getting that bonus damage yet. So that is a little unfortunate. We can go ahead and pass here.
Be strong. These are dark times. Words sharp as swords.
Huh, that is rude. We could deal damage to their Nexus, which would stun one of their units. Although, no, it won't because none of them are backline. Let's hit that and stun this. And we can drop this right here. All right. Let's go ahead, use our Spell Slinger, and kill their entire board.
Just like I taught you. Get him.
I love how you can just completely go around Spell Shield. The full Swain board animation never gets old. Yeah, it's pretty great.
We are at war.
All right, so let's just do some damage here, and then we can finish them off with a spell.
I will break them.
For the honor of my
GG. Man, I want Swain 6-star so bad. He's strong. Yeah, Swain and Viego are both a absolute blast to play. Like, the other 6-stars I have are also fun, but Swain and Viego are the two I kind of just default to. So this is a skill that would be increasing damage. Yeah, it's fine. All right, support champ. Let's see what we're gonna get. Lux is interesting. She has barriers, so the Reckoner's Mark actually isn't bad. Fiora with double attack and challenger. That's kind of funny. Riposte. Yeah, Fiora is amusing. Let's see, what does Vlad have? So yeah, sadly no cheap spells here, which is a little disappointing. Extra draw on Remembrance. Are there any 6-star champs that aren't that strong? Volibear is still strong, but some of his Constellation isn't great. Reckoner's is non-combat damage, true. I'm gonna go for Ixloon. Let's go for that. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. And hello. Yeah, I think we'll grab Lux. I would not say Voli's whole Constellation is trash. Oh, look. Do we want a spells chest or do we want a spells chest? Let's go for the messenger. They're normally pretty fun with Swain. There is some decent stuff in the Volibear Constellation, but there are several powers in there that are not the best. I haven't really adjusted the subscriber sound level in a while. This is fine. We have our Swains. We don't need to be as aggressive with our rerolls. Also, I guess we're going to get interrupted here with the champion coming out. Alright, so let's drop Swain. Yeah, whenever the enemy is summoning like a bunch of units at the start of the game, Swain, especially 6-star Swain, is such a good answer to it.
Empire above all. I will.
You have Volibear completely maxed. The game just kept giving me his crystals. I say he's super strong with everything. Got him up to 54 with the 6-star. Yeah, I think he is also decent. They're wanting to end.
We are at war.
Let's get our attack in.
Please, on Noxus.
The serpent awakens to pursue the fearful.
Let's wait. We want them to... Okay. We wanted them to fill out their board.
Calm mind and open heart greet the night.
I think we'll still pass.
It reminds us there is always more to discover.
Okay, now let's drop this and just kill them all.
They should thank you.
Swain is so much fun. Last week I kept getting Messenger as the first encounter in one of the weekly nightmares. Such a hard first fight, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
I think let's go for a Spiderling first.
Sunlight blinds while moonlight reveals.
And we can drop this here.
And then there's
We're again just kind of trying to wait for them to build out their board. All right, let's drop this. And again,
I can
they're all dead.
I will. Their time has come.
Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, we can just end. That's all right. Let's do this just to get rid of him as a blocker.
Such little lives.
And that should be game. GG. Well. I'm very interested to see how good or bad Anivia will go. Yeah, it should be interesting.
History will remember us.
I have 30 Nova Shards from Swain 6-star and 20 Nova Shards from 6-star Misfortune. Well, I can definitely confirm 6-star Swain is super fun, and I think 6-star Misfortune is also going to be a blast. Let's go for Thermo Beam. Yeah, I'm 20 away from Piltover and Zon, which is going to be very relevant. Let's go for the Noxian Fervor and Bookie. Anivia might be rough with the tough Nexus. That's Lysandra. Let's get rid of the Legionary. Oh, Eldred, the Demacia guy. Okay. Let's drop this. One thing you can do with Swain is you can try to pass to the opponent if you think they're going to play something, but don't really feel like risking it at the moment. Are these all... Okay, no. That's a pretty big unit, though.
Empire above all.
Also, if when you get an ad, just put it in chat just so I know when it's hitting. It should be hitting soon for people. I just want to be able to pause so no one misses anything. All right, we'll just pass here.
I stand for Noxus.
We'll drop House Spider.
From blood, glory.
All right, so taking some damage, but that's fine.
Sacrifice.
This build looks so fun. Oh yeah, it's a blast. All right, I guess let's drop Remembrance.
Leave on Noxus.
I think let's drop Mana Soul.
Magic, and then there's me.
Huh. All right, let's just stun this unit, and this should be the end of the game. I'm so excited for the champ reveal. Champ reveal is technically going to be tomorrow. Today should just be Vi.
I will break them.
But yeah, that should be happening here in a moment. I'll start trying to pull that up.
Praise the Noxtora. Remember this day.
Yeah, it's normally on their Twitter pages when it hits. Don't really care about any of these, really. So I guess we'll just get the Plucky Poro. Yeah. Reveal should be in an hour. I thought it was happening, like, now. This going off twice is actually kind of crazy. Yeah, let's get Mobilize. Because we're spending 3 mana for double cost reduction on all of our units, and it's also going to make the other card go off twice as well. Bouncing Bomb is also solid. Yeah, sure. Just spend the money there. Do we care about this? We kind of have enough decent cards. I think let's cut the Poro. Isn't the reveal usually in 2 hours? I thought so they do things at different times, which is kind of the issue. They're normally not the exact same time with everything. All right, Anivia. Let's go ahead and go here. I thought that the champ reveals and stuff was normally now, and then the release for the patch is in the 2 hours. All right, let's get rid of the Legionaries. And even the House Spider, we're really trying to get our Swain. Yeah, I'm refreshing their Twitter. All right. Oh, there's...
Eternal winter.
All right, so Anivia gets summoned immediately. And then there's... Yeah, Eldred to give everything tough. And Mind Splitter, which is a big unit, but isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, no Swain, and we have Death's Hand for the draw, but that's still not great. So we could drop this here for the cost reduction. Yeah, sure. But yeah, the tough will be a little bit rough, especially on all their units. I think we'll still drop this here just to try to get some damage down on them all. Yeah, not getting Swain is pretty bad. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Alright, I don't think attacking is really worth it. We're going to need the blockers. So yeah, I think this all would be fine as long as we actually had our Swain, but we do not at the moment. Fun. That's fun. Alright, let's stun Anivia, actually. Okay, they just got your ads. All right, we'll take a pause then. Oh, that is... yeah, not great. We'll probably try to go for our 2 draw cards and see if we get lucky. Wish they changed level 20 power into draw your main champion. That would be nice. That would be nice. This is what my Swain versus Anivia experience looked like. Well, I'm sure you're happy you're not alone. Yeah, this is a little rough. I guess we can't really play Death's Hand, actually, because it's not going to kill anyone. Even if we draw Swain, they're going to immediately attack and just kill us. So dropping our sentry to have a blocker and also to keep them from going is good. Anivia might be harder than Viego, possibly. All right, you're all back. Looks like. Let's go for the sentry. All right, so we're going to go, even though we like the Fervor, we're going to go for the Death's Hand here. Oh, that's going to make them do more damage. When ally survives damage granted 1/1. All right, let's not do that until after the attack. But yeah, with that tough, this is actually a pretty big counter to Swain, because as you're damaging them all, they're getting more scaling. We're just trying to draw our Swain. Oh, that's not good. Especially because we're also not reducing down their Nexus at all. So yeah, overall, this is just not going great for us.
My path is clear.
Nice. Lifesteal. Cool. Solid. Oh, our damage is starting to go up. Let's drop this here so that we can kill this and just try to work on getting them a little bit lower. Oh, he's literally...
No suffering.
He's 1 away from dying. That is frustrating. Yeah, let's keep trying. We'll hit him with a pirouette next round. And yeah, we're not going to bother attacking.
And conviction.
All right, let's hit him with a pirouette. And let's stun this unit. Yeah, we can go for Mana Soul. Eldred is the reason Noxus can't invade Demacia, confirmed. Pretty much. All right, let's deal damage to this and stun this lifesteal unit, because them being able to heal up would be absolutely terrible for us, because that's then going to reduce down our attack. All right, so we could block and like have this die here, but I think I'd rather just fizzle their attack and keep some of our units alive. Killing Anivia is not going to do anything. I was thinking we could block and kill her there. I think we'll save this for a more important moment. Yeah, we'll let this go through. Can Broadmane just clear the board with Swain's 6-star? Not sure how that would work. Hey, look, Thermo Beam. So the one downside is that we'd use up all of our mana. I guess the Misbegotten is making these all cost more. Oh, it's so... Yeah, I'm worried that because they're having their full mana, so we could try to, like, pass and wait for them to play something. I think we'll go for it. Alright, so we don't see Swain, so we could skip and try to get him. Remembrance would give us more draw, but Fire Spitter can do a ton of damage. I think let's go for Fire Spitter. Surely no second buried. They'll probably pass back. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Hey, Enzo, welcome. All right, so we could attack. I don't think we will, but that scattered pod is scary.
Into battle with hearts aglow.
You know what? We will attack. We'll just do as much damage as we can. Because, yeah, that scattered pod is going to mess us up. That's going to be bad. Alright, they didn't open attack, so there's that. Not like it's really going to matter too much. Yep, without Swain, there's not too much we can do, sadly. We'll drop our Lux. Yep, and nothing we can do. Sad.
There's always a light in the darkness.
Yeah, they potentially changed the time they're releasing Constellations. I thought it was normally this time, but I guess they maybe pushed it back. Alright, we still have our Revive, and we never drew Swain. Swain is obviously our massive power spike, so not having him is pretty important, but we still did pretty well there. We're going to re-roll absolutely everything, trying to make sure we get our champion. They changed the launch day too. No, it's on Wednesday. Launch day is the same.
Eternal winter.
All right, so we have Swain. We'll go ahead and drop him here. So we could use the Mobilize, which is going to go off twice, which means our Swain is going to be a 1 cost. Yeah, let's... Cost of all allies in hand by 1. It reduces Riptides. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess we'll just pay the full price for him.
Loyalty through conquest. Bleed for Noxus.
So they're just scaling up even more, and Swain isn't really leveling. Let's drop this here. Trying to get some amount of damage down. We want our Swain to be leveled so that he can stun them and get a hit in. Alright, let's drop House Spider. Alright, Swain is at least leveled. They pushed it back to Thursday for 1 day only. That was, yeah, a while ago. So this is, yeah, gonna deal 0. We can't actually attack because we'll just die.
Discipline or death.
And they open attack. Nice. That's solid. So this is still deal 1 to anything, so it's not actually going to hurt the Nexus. So let's stun that one there. And then we can drop both of these here. And yeah, we'll let that go through. All right, this is going well. Yeah, that tough is pretty rough because it's just making us not get the increase in damage at all, which isn't great. Alrighty. With this predict, it doesn't really show us everything.
No one's the wiser.
Such little lives.
The chill before the storm.
Yeah, none of our damage is actually increasing, so this is pretty rough for us. We can drop our
We can do this.
Lux. I think we're gonna bank our mana and just drop a giant thermal beam next round. Yeah, this is not going well.
We all walk our own path.
Oh, they get buffed up even more. So yeah, we can hit everyone for 9, but again, that's not actually going to kill anyone. Yeah, the 1 damage pings are completely countered by the tough. So if we play this, it's just gonna die. Yeah, we can drop our Spellslinger to counter their Anivia.
Go on, Fang. Just like I taught you. Get him.
All right, we will stun this one right here because it has that overwhelm, so we won't really be able to block it well. The other ones we can just use our chump blockers on. This is literally the hardest encounter in the adventure. Yeah, and it really counters Swain, actually, which is rough. Let's
What do you think, Fang?
Timing is everything.
do this here.
Going to the light.
Yeah. 10 damage, still not enough. I mean, we could kill one of their units. Yeah, the worst thing is just the fact that we're not actually able to damage the Nexus, so we're not getting any bonus damage. Let's try to drop this here.
Define and contain.
I will break them.
He's big as tombstone.
Had the most difficulty with Trifaring Glory Seekers, but but that encounter can be avoidable. Yeah. Just manifest Sandstorm. Yeah, that would be nice. So the issue is the damage is so low that it doesn't even really do anything to any of them. We can maybe try to go after the Nexus, but yeah, I don't feel like we're kind of just screwed. Well, let's see what 6-cost spell we get, actually. Maybe that could make a difference.
Victory at any cost. So yeah, this is still just 8 damage. Yeah, I think we just need to pass, sadly. Break both patrol came through.
Yeah, we'll just do as much as we can, but it's not really gonna kill anyone. Let's see. Well, bit unfortunate. I guess we're killing one. We'll play this Thermo Beam just to hit their Nexus, so we get another stun. But again, not really doing anything.
Leave for Noxus. You dare oppose Noxus?
That's tragic. Nope, we already lost one. Last time we almost won, but we never had our Swain. But yeah, that is actually... Anivia is pretty rough there. Interesting. All right. Let's see. So we could go for Viego again. We could also go for like a try Kaisa or Pike, Aurelion Sol. Morgana would probably be fine, but I don't feel like spending 2 hours playing Morgana, to be honest. Yeah, Kaisa does have her created cards, so that does kind of shut down your 6-star a bit. I think we might try Aurelion Sol just because people say it's the Aurelion Sol counter, but other people saying it works out well. Also, I want to test out Spellweavers because this says it costs 0, and then the other says that it costs 3. So I'm kind of wondering how that works. Spellweaver makes it cost 3 because of ordering. Okay. That's what I figured. But other people in chat were saying that it costs 0, which is, I was like, that seems like that shouldn't be that way. Yeah, Crown Guard is up here. Could always go for Oath, potentially. Doubling dice epic makes it cost 0. Could go for Disciple, try to get him on board as soon as possible. If you can get the card in the opponent's turn, it'll be 0. But you don't, so it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm thinking we might do Oath, potentially. Yeah, I think let's try Oath of the Guardians with all the cost reduction. Even though they're going to be increased because they're created cards, they should still cost like nothing by the time we play Aurelion Sol. So let's go ahead and try him here, see how he works for the Misbegotten. Yeah, Oath will count as a created card, but we have cost reduction for it. Cards you draw cost 1 less. When you summon an ally, grant its keywords to all other allies. I think we'll go for Sharing is Caring, because that could be pretty fun. Although we could do a bunch of rerolls to try to get a... Well, even the created cards one are going to cost 3. So yeah, we'll just go for Sharing is Caring. It's fine. Alright, Abyssal Eye. We'll get rid of Aesol because we know we're going to draw him. Let's see. Sure, we can grab Garen. I think let's get rid of the goat. Let's grab this. So it's still going to cost 3, but by playing it, we're going to get a bunch of cost reduction for our champions. And nice. They do have their elusive unit, though, so I think we will hold off for now. Let's see. So that's going to give 2 cost reduction and then 4 more. Yeah, I think we're going to reduce down Garen just because we need to be able to play him right away. So let's drop him. Because we could just use a big unit on the board right now. Let's drop this here. All right, so let's go ahead and attack with Garen first because our Aurelion is going to give us a rally.
Get bloody.
Not that it really matters since, yeah, we're just getting blocked out anyways. Yeah, let's go for Twisted Fate.
Favorites, the constellations bow to me. Anyone for some stardust?
Time for the main event.
Alright, GG. Nice. Yeah, I think it's just gonna make it so Aurelion Sol doesn't end like turn 1. So it'll slow us down a little bit, but I think we'll still be fine. Do you know why Aesol doesn't grant cards from Oath rare epic items? Is there a logical reason or just a random bug? I think it's just a bug. Yeah, I don't actually want to get Shyvana. Since this is a more tough challenge, I want to kind of narrow it, make sure we're getting our Aurelion Sol. Dust up, draw 1, deal 1 to all enemies. Sure, this is going to give us 2 units. Our units have double stats. The deal 1 will potentially help Anivia, but I think that's probably still fine. Cataclysm is funny because the Grifter's deck, they're just going to cost 3 again. Jarvan is fun. Being able to play him and get our mana back is decent. Vex would cost less. Kind of want to go for Jarvan just because I really like Jarvan. Yeah, I think let's just go here. Oh, we got 2 different ones this time. We can go for the item chest. Let's go for Boom Baboon. Double stats is on play, not on summon. Offhand, I'm actually not sure. I guess it is when you play a champion. Let's get rid of both of these. And even Star Shaping. And even Cataclysm, actually. We want all of our cheaper units. We got all of our expensive cards. Alright, let's just see what we get here with the Invoke. Guess we'll go for Meteor Shower. And I think we'll probably discard Meteor Shower. Okay, that's not too bad.
That's a pretty sparkle fly.
And we'll drop a goat just as a blocker.
I'm on it.
Can I paint you?
Alright, what item are we going to get? Also, there's probably going to be an ad in 2 minutes. Just a heads up. Yeah, I think we'll pass. Alright, I think let's drop, well, could drop our Wounded White Flame, or we could just stun 2 enemies. That's going to be more impactful. So I think let's pass. There we go. We didn't want them. We didn't want to stun the units first before they attacked, so they could generate another unit. But we can stun both of these. And I think we'll block here because it's 1 less damage, but our unit's then going to survive.
My plate!
50% chance to create a copy of me in hand that costs 0 this round. But the other card is going to be another created card. So it's probably just going to cost 3 again if we make another one, right? Yeah, I think it just becomes still 3 again, which is a little bit sad. It will cost 0. I don't think it will, but for some reason. I guess this modifier makes it more challenging rather than a cakewalk like usual. Yes. All right, so we're having a little bit of a pause. I think we will try this and just see if we get lucky. And also see if it works. Because logically, I feel like it should just cost 3 again. Alright, checking Twitter more, seeing... Nope, no champion yet. The new card is created, so 3 cost, easy. Yes, but sometimes in Legends of Runeterra, stuff doesn't necessarily make sense. I don't really want to reduce down the White Flame. I want to use it on Jarvan to get more cost reduction. We have 2 mana, so we can still use our Mountain Goat. Well, we didn't get the extra copy, so we can't even tell. Alright, we'll drop Mountain Goat here as a blocker. And yeah, I think we'll still pass. They have so many units they can summon that, yeah, even if we attack and kill one, it's not going to matter. Alright, let's drop this here. Goodness. Okay.
Words make a ruler. Fight on! For Demacia! To the flag!
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Rip. Oh, that's funny.
Tend to the wounded.
That is so accurate as a person that is studying programming. Sometimes your program just doesn't know, or doesn't go how you think it should, for God knows what reason. Yeah, that's why you can't always use 100% of logic with it. It's like, yes, it should logically do this, but that doesn't always mean it will do that. Let's get rid of the Celestial Wonder. Yeah, normally we clear these without any issue, but today we're just not having the best of times. Let's actually get rid of one of the Jarvans. Alright, this going off twice is pretty awesome.
Constellation.
I'm on it.
Those free attacks are a bit annoying. Yeah, Jarvan is pretty cool. He would be an interesting champion.
Words make a ruler. We fight till we're ragged.
All right, so we got him a lot earlier than last time.
No quarter. Back up here.
So yeah, Aurelion Sol, I think you still can clear this, but you're just going to be much less consistent than normal. Whereas normally you can just like steamroll and blast through everything. I just don't think that's really going to be the case here. Epic items, so pricey. Let's see. Yeah, any card we generate here is going to cost a ton. We need to get our Aurelion Sol down. Let's see what we get here. Alright, so we'll drop our Aurelion Sol next round. Actually attacking, they can fill out their board so much, so it really doesn't matter. But we'll drop him next round, and he'll be able to clear the board. The only issue is if they open attack, which they might. All right, let's go for Aurelia.
The constellations bow to
Yeah, if you look at the artwork, it looks like Caitlyn and Vi as far as the champions. Oh, nice, Darius.
Anyone for some stardust? Others are down.
Anything helps.
Noxus will pay for what they did to your people.
Yes, Demacian Prince. We will see to that.
I have my order.
Your 5-cost Blade Dance. Yeah, let's just go ahead, attack, and end. All right, GG.
We have done well. Noxus is proud.
Yeah, Caitlyn and Vi are both from Arcane. Let's see. Katarina could be very fun. Yep, let's go ahead and grab that. Wouldn't it be better to fish for lifesteal somehow? I mean, we don't really have a way to fish for lifesteal. Behold the Infinite. Yeah, it is still pretty important, although this is a more broad invoke. We'd like to get one of our cheaper ones. This Heavy Mana Deposit, that's good. And Sprayfin. Oh, fish by hostaging the AI and focusing on Golden Sister. Yeah, it's possible. This is fine. Having a champion increases our odds of drawing our other champions, and then weighs like all of our cheap spells. Very nice. Let's drop this here and see what we get. All right, let's go ahead and go for Behold. So I don't think we're actually going to go for Pike just because he's going to be so expensive that we're pretty much never going to play him. We can go for the Serpent and just try to play him a little bit earlier. Crescent Strike, again, it would be decent to try to get our other champion, but it's going to cost so much. I think we just need to go for the Serpent for that cost reduction. And again, we can attack, but I feel like it's not worth it. Alright, so one of these will get obliterated. Alright, drop this, give everyone double attack. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. So we'll be able to drop our Jarvan next round. He'll refill our mana, which will be nice. Nice. Let's drop this first because he'll refill our mana.
Stand with me, bro. We fight till we're ragged, then we fight again. To the flag.
Alright, so she's going to make a Blade's Edge. Although, if we drop the Serpent, she'll just be free. And her more expensive form should both be free, I would think. Yeah, let's drop this here.
Never play fair. Ha! They'll never know what killed them.
Alright, so yeah, we can just keep playing her over and over again.
Guide me.
Let's just... This is going to take a while, but we'll start working our way down all of their units. Yeah, we don't have Overwhelm or anything like that.
With me.
No going back.
Alright, so eventually we'll end this round. Yeah, we'll just keep attacking.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Alright, this is just going to take a bit. Because they're just going to keep summoning units. Oh, man.
Protect the faithful.
Yeah, we need to make sure we don't burn Kate, but there's, I mean, not really too much we can do. Because even if we play these, we might just immediately
Never.
get another one back. Which we then don't have the mana to play. Alright, GG.
Fine work, soldiers. Fine work.
Well, Caitlyn's helpful. Let's just hope we get her every time. All of these look awful. We don't really want to get more champions. We don't... Yeah, I want more of them. Noxian Fervor. I guess we can use it to kill something. And this being a 6 cost means we're really not going to play it. Yeah, Katarina. Let's try a reroll, see if we can get something. I mean, Karma's funny, but... I guess we'll go for a Death Lotus, but honestly, we don't plan on playing any of these cards. Monastery, Shop. If we could get something like Sorcery, that would be pretty great. Grow my power to match my health. That could be decent against Anivia if we get frostbitten. So I guess. All right, let's come here. Let's heal up. And let's try once again for Anivia.
On my wings.
We used Tahm Kench in the 4.5, and it went pretty well. Let's... Yeah, we'll hold on to this. We only had 9 health left, so no, we weren't gonna... We needed the heal, not to cut a card.
This is our time.
9 health and no revive. Yeah, we need the cut, or we need the heal. All right, all of these are super expensive. So let's go ahead and discard it.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Yeah, we can try to drop this here, get a bit of cost reduction going. All right, so we'll pass for now because attacking into that's not going to do anything good for us. That's good for us, though. And I'm a little bit worried about playing her, though, while they have the attack token. I think let's... drop this here, see what we get. Silencing a follower would actually be massive. Yeah, let's...
Still, paint is just accidental art.
No suffering. We may end it.
I think I want to get rid of this even over the lifesteal. Him just buffing up all of their other units is probably going to be worse. And the Nexus tough. Yeah, we'll drop this. Yeah, so we do get another one, and it does cost 3, which is what I figured.
Can I paint you?
So the one person in chat was definitely mistaken. All right, so that is a lot of damage. Fun. But we'll potentially just have infinite rallies. Although we're gonna fill our hand with too many too many blades.
Let the bloodshed begin. Violence solves everything. Never play fair.
All right, so we can get some attacks in.
I will endure.
They only have 2 mana, so they shouldn't have enough to do a burst speed.
No going back.
Burst speed frostbite. We won't keep attacking too long because eventually we're going to need to let these fleeting cards get discarded.
Let the bloodshed begin.
But for right now, we can soften them up a bit.
To the point.
Find enlightenment.
Maybe it was 0 cost because I had level 2 ASOL. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Never play fair. They're afraid. They should be.
All right, we'll ease up for now.
Eternal winter.
So we already have the attack token, but still we just want to get our Aurelion Sol on the board, get some more champions going. Yeah, let's drop him and just... Well, let's play... No, we'll just drop our Aurelion Sol.
They think themselves the constellations bow to
It's kind of fun that when Katarina says never play fair, we know she's cheating. Yeah. So it is winnable, but it doesn't mean we will win.
This is your comeuppance, Targon! I regret you turn into...
I knew. Now I am.
All right, let's go ahead and silence that. Yeah, so this is 0 cost because we have our Aurelion Sol. Sure, let's see what we get here from Living Legends. They all should cost nothing. So we can drop all of these, and then if we aren't able to end, we can then drop our Katarina to start getting some rallies going. Yep, let's drop another Skies Descend.
Pure starfire.
Alright, so decent.
Look after them. Suffering is the beating heart of Drama.
Alright, GG. Easy. Oh, man.
See you next time, Runeterra.
Yeah, Aurelion Sol can win, but this modifier definitely makes it a lot more difficult. Let's go for Katarina with Power Riff. If we can get her on the board earlier and get her to start going off, that'll be very helpful. And getting more copies of her will be nice. Round start rally, when you get attack tokens from the sapling. This actually won't really matter because with Katarina, we're going to be able to rally a bunch of times anyways, and quite often we actually don't want to attack because the enemy just has better units than us. Saplings synergize with Kate. Yeah, saplings could be good. Yeah, we can go here. Sapling will be a created card, but we're not playing the sapling, so the cost increase doesn't really help us. Let's go here. We need to get more of our Katarina, so Dawn Speakers. It might have strike or capture. Could be interesting. Let's get rid of most of these. All right, nice. We can probably play her round 1. Oh, I guess playing her right away is just gonna immediately rally. Yeah, let's just try to go for damage.
No going back. No one gets in my way.
So the bad thing is we don't have any cost reduction, so she's still going to cost 2.
By the strength of our convictions.
So yeah, we can have her attack, but she can get either blocked out, or if she doesn't get blocked out, then their whole board gets 1/1. So I think we'll actually keep her just as a I feel like we need to keep her as a blocker because she is a big unit now, which is good. Because even next round, we're not going to have the mana to play her. Like, we can play her, but then we won't have mana for the Blade's Edge. Yeah, we have nothing to discount Katarina, nothing to discount our Aurelion Sol. If we attack with her, we can do solid damage, but then we literally have no blockers. I think we'll just, yeah, attack with this. We're not in the best spot. Like, it's great that we have Katarina on the board. If they try to attack into her, she can then just get recalled. All right, let's... Let's go for our Dust Up Diplomacy, see what we get here.
Be strong. These are dark times.
All right, so we can drop her. I think we'll bank the mana so that next round, when we drop her, we'll get our Blade's Edge and we'll have enough mana to play it.
Fall in vain.
No going back.
All right, so let's go ahead, use our Blade's Edge here. Oh, my word. Oh, it's so annoying. They just like perfectly counter what we want to do. All right, so everything's elusive. And yeah, when we get her back in hand, she's going to cost 1. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. If we try to kill their units, they're going to just keep scaling up. But if we go for raw damage, we're not going to have enough blockers. If I look at the eye, it says she's going to go down to a 1 cost. Yeah, we have a lot of cards that just aren't really helping us at all. If they literally didn't play this unit, we would be fine. But because they played that suppression, it just completely screwed us over. I'm just trying to think of a way out of this, and I don't think we really have a way out at the moment, which is unfortunate. I think we need to try to kill some of their units, but yeah, it's not going to be great.
Get out of here. Be strong. These are dark times.
All right, so let's play this, reduce down our Aurelion Sol. Of course, get another copy. Drop our Wounded White Flame. Could get Aurelion Sol down to a 2 cost, but we still won't be able to play him. Actually, let's drop our Katarina. Got baited by the new champion, Jace.
I'm actually here.
So this will get our Aurelion Sol down to a 1 cost. our Katarina will probably die. I feel like we probably just need to play our Wounded White Flame.
To the point.
It's Vi, yeah. All right, let's go look at Twitter. We will get back to this in a moment. All right, so we have Vi. Let's take a look at what she has as far as items. I'm going to get rid of that for now. All right, so also you're about to get an ad. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Now, we are going to have to see what she gets for her bonus nodes. So just looking at this here, she has the same star powers, which I'm kind of disappointed by. I really thought they were going to take this as a opportunity to change up her kit. Wait, this is actually when you draw a card. Wait, they did change it. They did change it. When you draw a card, grant your strongest ally 1 power and impact. When you draw a card. So this isn't just round start, it's draw. Okay, so that's actually really good then. They did change it, thank goodness. +1 starting mana, game start, draw 2 cards that cost 2 or less. That's pretty much the same. Yeah, 1 health and impact. And then 2 health and 2 impact. So they made her star powers way better because you're always drawing a card at the start of the round, but you can draw multiple cards and you can, yeah, this is just going to give you a lot of scaling and health. So that's actually a lot better. Because she has a lot of draw built into her kit. Crush allies have Overwhelm. Overwhelm on Vi is fine. It's pretty generic, but it's fine. Mana flow, it's always mana flow. And then when you play a card, grant allies in hand 1 power. So this is just going to help power up your Vi way faster. Also, this will probably make it so you could go for Gatebreaker and then just drop Vi and have her nuke the Nexus. Gravedigger could be pretty good. Summon a unit at the start is the best power for her now. It will be pretty good, yes, since you summon a unit, then you draw, and so that unit immediately gets a whole bunch of stats. Yeah, Gatebreaker is potentially back because Vi is going to get all of those stats from just her normal baseline power and effect. But then you're also getting this. So your Vi can just ramp up, you drop her, she nukes the enemy. And the fact that they turned this into a draw and not a round start is so much more powerful. This will actually be able to scale up your units quite well. Now, it is going to be really down to what they change in the bonus stars. Because remember, the bonus stars really tie things together. Like for Jace, just looking at his star powers didn't necessarily look the best, but then in his upgrades he got some crazy stuff like Elixir of Sorcery, so your 6 cost spells go off twice, which obviously makes everything way better. Yeah, this here is big. It's when you draw a card, not round start. So this is actually really big. Yeah, if you can have any units at the start of the game, so you immediately draw cards and buff them up. So I think this will be fine. We run these streets. It'll be good for the fact that you're powering up your Vi very quickly and just powering up your units in general. And then you can just go for more of a meme build, which we already did for Vi, of Gatebreaker. And that's just even better now. But the fact that they changed the Relentless Force is very, very big. Yeah, if you get Sunken Temple to updraft your whole hand and then draw that many, that would be really good. Draw is not a Vi thing. She has tons of draw in her kit. Like, Vi has a lot of draw. She might not have as much as, like, Mila, but you still have a decent amount of draw in your kit. That is something you do go for. And also for Vi, you're all about playing a bunch of very small cards and just kind of spam them out. And so this is really going to help you power up and give you some good scaling and make your Vi even more impressive. Her thing is shown on the next slide. I think this is the exact same as her deck. Yeah, I don't think there's any changes, but that'll be really nice if they're doing this for Caitlyn. This will be massive for Caitlyn. I mean, I just played Vi like a couple days ago, so I've already done that. Dev confirms Vi deck hasn't changed, but she's gotten some upgrade items. Nice. But we don't see any of those here, so we'll just have to wait and see. I think this actually can be good. Do I think it's amazing? Do I think it's insane? No. But the change to the Relentless Force is actually a massive upgrade for you. You do have a lot of draw in your deck. Not as much as some other champions, but you do have a good amount of draw. And this is minimum going off once per round. But this also now gives you more of a way to build into her of like, oh, we want to get draw to trigger this power. So that makes it more interesting. When you're playing, you now can build around getting draw. Crush, pretty simple and straightforward, but it will make your 6-star better. Not only is Crush okay for Vi, but since all your units are going to have a lot more power from this right here, that will make having Overwhelm even better. This also will just be very fun to go for Vi with Gatebreaker. You can let her sit in hand and then just buff her up and then drop her Nuke the Nexus. So she can be kind of like a potentially worse version of Ashe. But I think this is fine. They can really pull this together based on what improvements we get and what, like, Star of Bounties or whatever they're called in the Constellation, the little bonus nodes. Depending on what they throw in there, Vi has the potential to be pretty good. So we'll have to wait and see when she actually comes out. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but she definitely has potential. This isn't bad at all. Yeah, if they put more draw in her kit, then that can be solid, but also draw is something that is very easy to build around. Draw is, yeah, super easy to build around. There's star powers based around it. There's, like, other cards that have it. It's going to be not too bad. Yeah, getting the extra impact and how much you can stack that up now is going to be great. All right, here. I think we'll potentially just drop this here as a blocker to try to survive this round. All right, so yeah, we'll go right here. Our Katarina dying doesn't really matter because we have another one in hand. I don't think I really want to play her here. Probably want to play Aurelion Sol next round. Let's play this just to get it out of hand, to be honest.
This and that, adults are boring.
Yeah, I think let's just drop Aurelion Sol, clear their board, and then go from there. Morgana 6-star better. I mean, Morgana overall is just really good.
Constellations bow to me.
Yeah, I think Vi definitely has potential. And the devs have done really well with the past several champions, so I am giving them definitely the benefit of the doubt. Hey, look, Caitlyn.
Anyone for some stardust?
Our ancestors are watching.
Strength and grace, beauty is the blade.
Hot on the trail.
All right, so I think we might not actually end this round just because we probably want to heal up our Nexus a little bit. We are very, very low. So even though we could do a whole bunch of damage,
Tons of damage.
kind of feel like we should not bother. So I think let's just attack like this, get some kills, but work on trying to heal up a little bit before we end. Like, we have Katarina that we can drop at any time.
Finally, someone cool.
So if we ever need to end, we can.
My, how they stare.
Vi bundle, your hand is 0, round start, draw 10. Let's... this is going to just keep giving us more and more units. We don't really need more draw. We need to play that one next round. Yeah, let's just try to get rid of some of their units. Actually, let's wait until... Actually, even if they play something elusive, we're fine. We're kind of hoping that Aurelion Sol generates a lifesteal or a heal. We'll probably try with the Priestess next round.
Night protects the hunter.
But if we don't get something, then we'll just end the game. Remember Spade? We made it a power. That would be fantastic if they did that.
Of an audience.
All right, we'll drop this here, see if we get something good. Not really.
None are lost. They only await the dawn.
Yep, son, Dawn, got it. Can I go?
I become who I was always meant to be.
All right, don't really have any sort of sustain,
Trust your heart.
so we'll just attack and end the game. Don't want to drag it on too long. With Vi 6-star, I think it can outscale Asol, but not Lysandra, Swain, or Weekly Nightmares.
Next time, Runeterra.
It'll definitely be interesting to see. Yeah, we have sharing is caring, but we haven't been able to get any lifesteal. Cost reduction on this doesn't really matter, but getting more copies of it is decent. Probably want to reroll for powers. Don't really want to use them here. Black Cleaver. We want to get just more copies of our Katarina. And yeah, Black Cleaver will be fun. Alright, we don't really want to add other champions to our deck, because we want to be drawing our Katarina. When an ally dies, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. I really wish this was a drain one. Alright, let's see if there's another shop here. There is, and there's a spells chest. Let's... We do have our Nature's Revenge, so that will be triggering from this, but I think we need something a little bit better. Again, we're normally not going to be benefiting from that. This would probably make our Katarina immediately strike someone, which is kind of funny, but also kind of bad. So this is probably a bit of a downgrade for Katarina, but it's free removal. Since all of our units have double stats, pretty much everything getting a strike off could really, really help us. We will go for it. We have 300 gold, so we could go for another shop. Yeah, let's go for Field Musicians. I just don't get why the Vi Constellation has gained such backlash. She does not look or seem that bad at all. A lot of people don't like Vi. Let's get rid of the Cataclysm. I think it's actually going to be the decent. The purpose of Katarina is to strike enemies. Not necessarily. You might want her to be able to go by and hit the enemy nexus. So always hitting enemies isn't necessarily good. Like, it can be fine, but that's not always the case. Yeah, I kind of want to play her right away. Let's... Yeah, she won't rally turn 1. We'll have the mana still for Starry Scamp.
No one gets in my way.
So she doesn't even get the strike off. That's funny. Alright, let's drop these, and then we'll drop our Katarina. Sadly, they're 1 away from getting a strike off. Alright, we can attack, but... let's actually get rid of this. We don't want Katarina striking this target. We'd rather her hit something better. Alrighty then.
Let the bloodshed begin.
She is massive. All right, let's go ahead and attack. Now that everyone has quick attack, that is fantastic. So we can kill all of their units, which is the main power of the Field Musicians, is filling out their board. If we can just shut them down, then that is amazing. I am much more excited for Caitlyn, 100%. Let's keep attacking. So let's keep dropping Katarina. Caitlyn, I think, is going to be super fun. So that's going to be a good time. She was a lot of fun the last time she was in Path of Champions.
Ready, willing, and learning.
Tons of damage.
I'm a little bit worried about them buffing this card up, so let's put it there.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Next time.
All right, if we can just keep killing their units, it's going to be fantastic. We don't have enough health, actually, to just take a hit. So we'll take that hit instead. I never got to play with her. What were her powers? I forget offhand to be sure. Yeah, I don't 100% remember, but I remember it was a good time. We'll drop Katarina and we'll play her Blade's Edge.
We don't want any trouble.
So we won't be able to play her again this round, but we need to get some cost reduction going. And we don't really have another way to do it. Both of these are going to get... Well, all of these are going to get increased. I guess we'll go for Morgana, because that lifesteal could be pretty clutch.
A tune of courage for our companions.
Alright, not good. We actually aren't strong enough to kill any of them. So that's a problem. Let's... Yeah, I guess just get some damage down. Goodness. But flash bomb traps are just so fun to constantly have those nuke the enemy board. All right, let's drop this here.
Hey on. My friend and I are toll collectors.
All right, a little bit worried about them attacking. So let's actually drop our Jarvan because he'll refill our mana. Would like to just have a blocker here.
For my father, we fight till we're ragged. Then we fight
Hey, Oki Bowo. Welcome.
Ours is but to do
Glad my content's able to help you out.
Check out these moves.
Attacking and summoning Jarvan, you don't double his stats because it's a play effect, not a summon effect. That's why we're being a little bit more careful. Let's drop our Katarina. I'm just worried about their attack. And every time we play her, we get more units. We take out an enemy unit.
Left foot, left foot.
Tons of damage.
All right, let's go ahead and we could just go for raw damage. Let's actually hold these two back. We want to have blockers since they still have the attack token and we are low on health. So yeah, let's go like this.
Last note.
You face a
Thank
prince.
you.
We've been through a lot.
I think I'll hold off on dropping Katarina. Our hand is pretty full. I don't want her to get destroyed. Yeah, let's hold off. We have our Morgana, which is going to be very nice.
No quarter.
All right, we can go ahead, attack like this, still focus on killing their units, but we're probably going to drop our Aurelion Sol and then drop our Morgana after. She also has double attack. That's actually kind of crazy. I think let's actually just try to end right here.
Found such beauty in mortality.
Bring me tea to gain the strength of rivers.
Cool.
All right, so let's attack like this.
Share in my
And yeah, they're not actually strong enough. All right, let's just go right here. We have our Katarina.
This isn't part of the training.
See you, Rivi. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. All right, they're recalling her, but that's fine.
You'll soon understand my methods.
You cannot break a shattered soul.
All right, so it looks like we're actually going to be able to get to the end boss with Aurelion Sol.
For each crab I saw today.
Definitely just got lucky, though, with getting our
Nothing gets
Katarina.
between me and my mark.
Because without this, it would have been a pretty rough time.
Never play fair.
Lots of damage.
All right, GG.
Yeah, that's
It's our time to shine, Valor.
Crime didn't pay.
Bear this burden.
Glad to have you as a fellow. I watched YouTube and decided to come watch streams. I'm pretty sure that's most people.
Fine work, soldiers. Fine work.
Spicy toast is so wholesome. I try to be. The world has enough negativity. Let's go for Spacey Sketcher. Yes. All right, shop. Oh, summon 2 Vanguard lookouts, blockers at the start of the game. That's actually decent. We can go for that. And we're at full health, so we can actually cut a card, which is pretty awesome. Let's get rid of the Gallant Rider. We're never going to play that. And Viego. All right, we made it all the way through. Goodness. Let's get rid of both of these. We can hold on to Dust Up and Aurelion Sol. Nice, we have Katarina. I wish that mana stayed. But, bye-bye. We can actually do our Dust Up Diplomacy. Since this has draw 1, it's gonna make our Katarina cost less.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
Since she... Well, actually, she's not going to refill our mana, but... Or give us the attack token again. We'll have to play her again. But we can get a attack in. Killing an encroaching miss doesn't really do too much. Let's actually attack and try to kill Viego. Because if we can get him down eventually, that would be nice. Although with the saplings, that's something they're going to get every round.
Does death follow me, or peace?
No one gets in my way.
All right, so we can play her as a 1-cost, drop her a couple times, which,
Never play.
I mean, mostly is just going to hit the mists. Here's Horn on our Blade's Edge. That's not too bad. All right, let's try to slowly work on killing the Viego.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Wait, does someone new epic relic just dropped? All right, we'll try to finish this match, and then we'll go take a look at that. Although it's probably about to be an ad, just so you're aware. Oh, the sapling keeps refilling our mana, so we can actually keep going.
Never play fair.
Although our hand's gonna fill up. Slow and steady. If we could get rid of Viego in the first round, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Let the bloodshed begin.
our hand and just kind of fill it up too much. So one of our Katarinas might get destroyed, but I think it's worth it for killing Viego, although he's about to level. Okay, the Constellation looks cool with the support Constellation plus relic. Oh, and bonus stars? Oh my word. Okay, we'll take a look at that very soon. We're just trying to get through this. All right, we'll end here. All right, we can drop our Katarina. Yep, add just happened, so we'll just hold on. All right, I'll look into during this ad break. I'll look at what was posted. Okay, that is cool. Alrighty. I guess we'll pause here and take a look at the new stuff. All right, so you guys should be back from your ad break. So this is her epic relic. I'll try to see if I can increase the size. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, yeah. 3 impact, and then play if I have 10 or more power, give me barrier and start a free attack challenging the strongest enemy. Now, this does not have anything to do with Vi as far as like any Vi only effects. Yeah, it's not champion specific. So we should be able to use this on anyone that can get that 10 power. So that is going to be great. Having the flat impact is nice, but then being able to get barrier and immediately start a free attack, taking out the strongest enemy target, this is going to be very good, especially just for like great for Vi, but also good for like Elder Dragon. Honestly, could also be solid for Pike potentially. I mean, it's going to take a while to scale them up, so not optimal, but could be something that would be interesting. You could use this for Elder Dragon. You could use this for Aurelion Sol if you wanted to. Not that it's not that needed. This would also probably work with Ornn, because normally Ornn, it depends on how it calculates, but with him getting the equipment, as long as that happens first, this could also happen for Ornn, Viego. Yeah, like, I mean, technically it can also work for Ashe with her 6-star. This will be a very fun relic, and yeah, just one that's not champion specific. This should be a lot of fun. So yeah, anyone that can get to 10 power, this can be a good time on. All right, so that is the first. And then I'll get rid of my camera here. We see Wriggle's Lantern, or support champs have Wriggle's Lantern. So round in, grant me impact twice if I'm in hand. This is decent. It works for like, it's a good relic for Vi. So that being on your support champions can be decent. And I think that is it. Has anyone seen anything other than these 2 slides? Now I'm impressed. Yeah, this relic looks like it's going to be tons of fun. I'm quite sure card text resolves before relic. Aatrox auto-equips before he triggers Stalkers, so Ornn should get the weapon before relics trigger. Yes, that's what happens with strike relics with Ornn, is he gets his equipment on before he strikes, so that should work. This epic relic better than 85% of the relic. I'm guessing you just mean other relics. Yeah, this would be a very fun relic. Like, this should be awesome. It should be Stalker's Blade. This challenge is the strongest. Stalker's Blade targets the weakest. And yeah, this is a free attack, so anyone that likes free attacks, this is now working for that. So people have effects that trigger while you're attacking. Very, very good. Also, this is a way that... Remember, Vi has Overwhelm. So if the person you're challenging doesn't have almost any stats, then all of your bonus damage is just going to go through them and nuke the Nexus. So this will be pretty good. Patch is dropping on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm saying Vi has Overwhelm from her 4th star. That's what I was meaning. Does this work with Thresh to pull a champion too? I mean, Thresh doesn't have 10 power, and you're going to have a hard time getting him to 10 power before you play him. Also, if you're combat first from case, make it Stalkers or Gatebreaker trigger as she's in combat when she strikes. Oh, triggers impact. Yeah, potentially if you have like a Stalker's Blade, when you play your Vi, if she's in combat and she triggers a strike, it might trigger her impact as well. I mean, if you're not taking your Vi to 4 stars, then no, you won't have the Overwhelm. But that's a you problem then. I think this is a awesome looking epic relic. I'm very happy they're moving away from just the +1 mana, and especially +1 mana if I'm a champion. This is so much more fun. It's going to work out fantastic for Vi, but also you can play this with so many other champions, and it's just giving you more stuff to do. I think this is fantastic. All right, let's close out of this, try to finish out this match. But yeah, this is great. Although them attacking like this isn't great because we don't have... We don't have anyone that can actually block this. So that sucks. Let's play this. All right, so a lot of our units are going to die, but honestly, a lot of these units are kind of pointless anyways. Especially because they can't block the Fearsome. So let's just try to put the pressure on. +1 mana ones are good. They're just really specific. They don't need reworking. I'm not suggesting they rework them. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying they are boring, and I don't want them to keep making a bunch of those. These types of relics are so much more interesting. But I'm not at all saying go back and changing the relics they already added into the game. That's... attacking's not really going to do anything. Katarina's going to just hit this and kill it. But we'll get the... Yeah, we'll get the other hits in from these guys, so it's fine. I know you don't just answering the one person. Oh, if someone else said that, then... Yeah, I do not agree.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Let's drop this just to get it out of hand,
Hey, Solari!
so we have more room to keep playing our Katarina.
Watch my post.
Since we have 3, I think I'm going to drop another Blade's Edge. Because right now our our Katarina isn't fully cost reduced. Like, part of the cost reduction is coming from the fact that we've drawn so many cards.
No going back.
Yeah, the fact we're playing her for free and this is getting refilled or refilling our mana just means we're actually going positive, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's more like it.
All right, we're going to try to end this round because since we have 3 health, it doesn't look too good. Sure, we'll drop our Jarvan because he's going to try to get resummoned anyways.
For my father, the soldiers of Demacia!
3 HP in a dream. Yeah, I have a lot of games like this. This happens fairly often to me where I have barely any health left.
Watch my post.
Finally, someone cool.
All right, GG, fantastic.
Fine work, soldiers. Fine
But yeah,
work.
that's a great epic relic they added. All right, so this weekly is a bit of a pain. The Anivia with the power of summoning units at the start of the game is very annoying. Anivia is very difficult. You can still use Aurelion Sol to clear it. You are just going to have a bit of a slower time, and it's going to be a little bit more reliant on luck. You're not just going to absolutely blast like normal, because the modifier of all your created cards cost 3 less, or cost 3 more, definitely slows you down, but still doable on Aurelion Sol. Let's see what we get in our gemstone bundle. Chosen of the Star recommendation, please. I thought we already did that. So, chosen, well, actually, it's chosen by the stars. So, it is decent for Vayne, really good there. You could probably use it on Samira. It's usable on Kaisa. You can use it for Volibear or Aurelion Sol if you want, but it's not really optimal. Very, very good for Diana. Excellent there. Solid for Jax. Decent for Jack himself. Good for Tahm Kench. Very good for Master Yi. And that might be it. Yeah, it's a little bit more of a niche relic, but the people it's usable on is pretty good. Yeah, I don't think they released any of the other bonus stars, sadly, but pretty good what we've seen so far. They did a good job. I think she's going to be a lot of fun. Best recommendation on Diana. So for Diana, we want to go for like Chosen, Echoing Spirit, and then Lost Chapter. This is if you want to end games like round 1. So you get a whole bunch of copies of Diana. Her champion spell is very good. Her champion spell has draw on it, so you can potentially play this and draw more copies of it. This is able to trigger your Fated and Augment a bunch of times. Also, when a champion levels, they kind of transform into a different version of the card. So Fated can actually reactivate, so you can get additional bonuses from it. You can normally trigger this very quickly. Diana with double attack, like this is just fantastic for you. Also, you're making a bunch of created cards, so the Augment also helps. This is pretty much the go-to Diana build if you want to try to rush someone down in a single round. Very, very fun, very strong. Yeah, Diana with Oath also works. That's very good for Lysandra because you're then having more big units. So Oath of the Guardians and then double star gems also is valid for Diana if you want, obviously, a different playstyle where you're not just focusing on your Diana rushing them down. But yeah, that one works pretty well as well. Chosen by the Stars set. I've never used that, and normally I've not felt inclined to, personally. I would prefer either using Starforged or going for Chemtech plus Archangels and Grand General's Counterplan. Packed Powder and Swain's Raven Army for Diana. That doesn't really seem worth it. You can already play her round 1. For Diana, you really like having Echoing Spirit. Like, for one, getting all the extra copies of Diana is great because then you're almost guaranteed to draw her at the start of the game. So that's very good. Her champion spell is fantastic. Her champion spell normally costs 2, but it going down to a 1 cost means you can spam them way more. This is better than going for Packed Powder and the Swain Relic. All right. I think that's where we will call it today because I have some videos to finish up. Later today, we're putting out our relic guide video for giving everyone's relic combos for level 19 through 25. So that is happening in a bit. Also, streams for tomorrow and Wednesday are going to be delayed so that they are closer to when content's actually coming out. Since stuff is launching at like 12 o'clock my time, so like several hours after, we'll probably start stream then. So we'll be a little bit more delayed, but that way we can start stream with like the patch notes so we can immediately jump into that, or we can start stream shortly by the patch launching, probably still like an hour early, but be aware of that. Thank you all for hanging out with me for a bit though. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow and the rest of the week, hopefully.